the same offline events, but not quite so present in the online scene. So whenever he's pulling through, it is so good to see him, especially because he's representing my boy Crusader.
Oh, this character is still one of the best Robbie characters in the game. However, we got my boy Ringtext coming up the other side with the Kuno as always. Doesn't the Enchantress in the back pocket. Ringtext, one of the few people keeping Kuno alive in the competitive play.
Okay. Already Solomon showing off some of the new stuff with Crusader. In the most recent patch for this game, every character was given jump cancel on 5AA. So Solomon already showed us he's keeping up with the times.
He read the patch notes and Ringtext going to get cooked by so many 5S's. Let's we got this straight to D, but no full confirmed. But y'all forget Crusader has the longest throw range in the game because he quite needs it.
Oh, getting your throw whiff punished by Crusader has gotta make you feel some type of way.
Oh, goodness, another counter hit 5S gotta change the way he's approaching movement. Right now he's getting boxed for 50% already.
That is one of the things with Crusader now that this most recent patch has dropped and they opened up a little bit of his cancel strings that he didn't used to have. His damage is pretty darn high. You can expect to take a good 40% off of most hits.
Will able to get the throw, will get the full sticking up out to get the confirmed. Since it is a throw, it's not going to be the most highest damage you come with, but will get a nice little OP setup. Oh, what was Solomon do? Looks like he will simply get mixed.
Oh, he's chilling. He's chilling.
Ringtext?
Yeah. Kunoichi, if she is able to charge up that DB, can teleport out of it, but this is a horrible situation for you.
Damn! Damn, the wall of light conquers all.
Hey, what do we call that? You're doing well. You get tossed back into the corner, over the shoulder.
Ringtext able to get the strongest confirms. He's getting these solid hits. Just to clean it a little bit up this time. Still gets the Oki though. Solomon blocking the mix.
For long, not holding on to that charged mana move that Ringtext was going for. Solomon knowing if he's just going to sit there and charge it, anything that he's going to let rip afterwards is going to lose to this tackle. Bust right on through.
Again, Ringtext getting clipped. Counter hit 5 as he needs to be careful of the hammer. Ringtext gonna have to change up not just his neutral play, but his offensive play as well. That is, I think, the third time we've watched the Toad get blown up by the shoulder tackle from Seder.
Solomon, when he's been on the offensive, has been so stifling over Ringtext. Really keeping it so clean with the frame traps that Ringtext has to guess so hard on any forward movement.
Tech from Solomon. We're teching in my DNF duel.
Try to jump out and getting clipped by Ringtext. This is where a match gets the hardest for Crusader. You know, he has a lot of health. The confirms from Kunoichi aren't individually doing that much damage, but the defense can be so difficult without a real true invincible reversal.
Solomon choosing to not guard cancel that sequence, trust in his defense. Gonna get hit by a frame trap, gets thrown, but finally able to use the guard cancel.
Got the apocalypse. Doesn't have a wall to get the combo. Tried to bait it out. I like that from Solomon.
No! Yo, this game, I love it so much. Ringtext. You got robbed, brother. I hate to see that kind of thing happen.
That's rule number 1 about the disco ball. You cannot get out. No matter what you do, do not be panicking under those lights. Because if you go for a guard cancel a little bit too quickly, you're going to get smoked by that last hit no matter what.
Ringtext able to win a little bit of a neutral strike as the dash up jab. Now his OTV stance been a little bit suspect. Solomon is blocking everything until he chooses to match.
We touched on it earlier that these 2 or 3 light button confirms from Kuno, especially off of the Burning Stigma, don't do that much damage, so you just gotta loop this Oki situation time and time and time. So then not quite in Gold Cube, the robbery not quite there yet.
So Ringtext just being very lucky hit, but gets clipped by the 5A. Good cancel from Solo Man with the TK Spear. And Ringtext is now in clear range. We'll get the bonus movement speed. He's going to try to cheese out Solo Man a little bit, but the spear is just simply unstoppable. But the Solo Man finish it? Yes, he will.
I love how Solo Man is playing now, really navigating the matchup expertly. Saying that, you know, when he's on defense, he's not taking a huge amount of risks because he knows he has so much health for Ringtext to chew through. And when he gets these opportunities for combo conversions, he's making the most of them every time.
So now finally does the guard cancel on the Flame Tornado, and Ringtext is barely avoiding the last hammer. Solo Man again back in the corner. Oh, dropped her mix-up. Good chunk of damage as well. Solo Man, no mana. Just the throw, guess for game. But the speed will always conquer all.
Such a good check from Solo Man, knowing that, you know, worst comes to worst. Ringtext blocks that. He gets an air reset off the kunai and Vanguard from Kazunkai. The Kaz special.
So Kazunkai has normally he is a player of the clear queue, much like fellow Vanguard player LuFL. But there's been a handful of times where Kazunkai would get down and dirty with that ghost that gets those DP cancels, make the pressure that much safer. But you just have to deal with Cal, the mad scientist of the game, if you will. So we know Cal's cooking something, and the behead comes out early.
I love the check. At this range, Cow doesn't really have any low options to check that behead armor, so go through that 2B and get the corner positioning for yourself.
Big shout out to Endai as well for your $25 contribution. I saw that, my son. Kow's got forced to respect the grenade and is slowly taking ground on Cow.
Cow being a player that is always a treat to watch whenever he comes in, because it's such a departure from the usual Ranger that we see with like GoldenEye, right? GoldenEye is a player who wants to be pushing the tempo, wants to be engaging with you, and making you feel uncomfortable. Cow, you can see in that first round, is so willing to just plink-plonk from full screen and choose a moment surgically.
Did overcommit just a little bit, going to get clipped by that jump in. Crowd's going to get Cal all the way to the corner. Will he put him in the clear queue range? No, he won't. I respect that. Do not want to give Ranger that clear queue. That debuff can be devastating. But looks like going to be giving it anyway.
Kazunkai trying to keep up the momentum, but Vanguard's guard cancel is so vertical. Does not go really anywhere in the horizontal plane. The drop! He has no white life though, cannot convert into Awakening, so this is not dead for Cal.
So the rare Vanguard 2A coming in clutch. Kazunkai is now in gold queue, so we do get the cancels, but... Alright, Cal. I did not know he was built. He was built like that, though.
You didn't know? You didn't know?
Hey, nah, bro. I did not know he was built that differently. But Kazunkai still lives, though. He still has goalkeeper applied as well.
Always a chance for robbery. Has the cancels, mana move into mana move. Unfortunately, though, no time to use them. Getting full screen as Vanguard against a Ranger is often an insurmountable task.
With the instant rematches, wow. These two are just ready to continue to duke it out. Cal will take the first game. What a jump in from Kazu. He knows the counter play. Do not let slide in the Gunhawk rock like so many players love to do.
And seeing that form of the counterplay is a little extra special, because usually the standard option is roll, which puts you into a kind of weird situation afterwards. Kazunkai, since he committed to that jump so early, was able to just get a clean punish.
Back up against the wall, the Gunhawks are flying. He's ISing a ton of white life, gets the counter hit behead, and gets the full conversion. That, my friends, is my Evo champion, Kazunkai.
He's so good, man. Timing out the grenade, knowing the moment to let that behead rock to where it would give him the white life regardless. He's too good.
Excellent stuff from Kazunkai. I love watching my boy cook. But Cal's not gonna take that line down though. Oh, the drop from Cal. No grenade OP this time, but Cal will get the immediate conversion after Gunhawk. And Kazunkai gets caught trying to press a button.
DP blocked is a huge opening for Kazunkai.
Oh, no.
As Vanguard in this matchup, you need to take anything you can get. If Cal is willing to give you something that rewarding, you gotta make the most of it. Kazunkai, are you serious? The air reset catching Cal slipping.
Brother, I will say it once. I will say it again. I need the people to say it with me. Who was that? That is my Evo champion. Kazunkai with the air tech resets. Cal, what was you pressing, my guy?
It's gotta be, if range is in the air, right, he's pressing one of two things. He's pressing that JM or the JS to throw a grenade. In that case, gotta imagine he was going for that hail of bullets. Kazunkai was meaty there on the chase after the recovery.
Roll tied up, one apiece. Kazunkai had a little bit of trouble getting in, overcommits. Will get punished by the ball. And now, my friends, it is time for some grenade Oki. What will the option be this time?
Kaz only had half of his guard bar. He's not going to lose all of it there. I think opting to take the hit, honestly, so the damage is mitigated and he can escape with some of his guard bar left.
I like what Kazunkai tried to stay in the air as long as possible, but not able to use any sort of conversion to keep himself up there for longer. Falls directly into the gun hall. And Cal takes it with a perfect.
The clean execution that Cal is known for. Getting blown through by Kazunkai early. Raw tackle starter, not super damaging, but anything you can get is worth it.
This. Cal takes notice of that, goes for the smooth with punish. Cal tried to go for the conversion plus up to quickly, but healed up just a little bit too much. Brother?
Dash conversion. I like that. Not thinking they could get the full, OTG and get out of the grenade in time, so just opting to keep himself plus.
Oh, not Cal, really?
He hit the waffle. He hit the waffle. Run
You know
up
what?
JS on the cross up. Said guard button check.
You know what? It can happen to you, bro. It can happen to you. Cal failing the block button check again. Roll tied up in rounds and in games. That's how you know this is going to be a beautiful match.
Giving us a masterclass in how to play this matchup that so many players is, malign as one of the worst that you can run into in bracket.
Trying his best, but right now back up against the wall. Going to sit out the grenade. Another one placed down by Cal. Roll again. Going to get punished. We just went from looking 5-5 back to looking 8-2.
Alright. Cal's got a DP. He's got some leverage here. Now the guard cancels. Bad news for Kazunkai.
Good roll. Cal has no mana. Good blocks coming in from Cal. Trying to IS, trying to save his guard gauge a little, trying to build up enough mana for a guard cancel.
Oh no, Cal letting it rip at the last moment, anticipating Kazunkai would overstep his welcome, but no, this is my Evo champion. He's taken a victory from the jaws of defeat, going up 2-1 at the set over Cal.
That is my boy Kazunkai, but Cal cracking under the pressure. He has so much time. He just has to continue to IS to try to just thug it out and get into that clear queue so he can time it up with the guard cancel to apply the debuff. But he cracked a little bit too early, and now Kazunkai up 2-1.
Pretty challenging, and I feel like it's pretty rare to see Cal crack in defensive situations like that. He's not one to just let those DPs fly all the time. They're very composed in the majority of situations. You can kind of tell that Kazunkai making him feel the heat.
Applying the pressure, he's letting him know this will not be easy no matter the current state of this matchup. Kazunkai holding all the gun hawks, able to survive, has a good amount of white light built up as well. Now he has to find a way inside.
Well, and not do it as the gun hawk,
well,
being a wonderful landing pad for Kazunkai.
Damn.
And Cal.
Damn.
All right.
I have to do it to him.
I apologize. Cal is listening to the stream thinking, you guys are talking about Kazunkai too much. You've forgotten about me.
Forgot who I am. I'm the one who put this character on the map. Cal taking home that round. Trying to take us to a game 5. But Kazunkai with the successful. Oh. Was that a little micro travel size shimmy?
Oh.
I saw that stutter step. Hold on. Cal is now in clear queue, so the debuff is now up. Did not get the full hit of the red board. Interesting. Beautiful too. Now debuff is applied, and Cal may be down in life, but this is now in his control.
Especially now that Kazunkai has used that guard cancel. The debuff is on, so the mana is coming back so slowly. Cal, pressure reset after pressure reset after pressure reset. Goodbye.
That's so sad to watch, bro. He was trying his best, but the mana was just not coming back. And ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a game 5. Only the second game on stream.
Wouldn't happen any other way between the two titans of the game that we have playing here in front of us. And that last situation, as soon as that last Gunhawk is thrown, you're done. You can IS all you want, but at that point, IS is throwable and block stun. At that point, you have already lost.
Sir. Kazunkai looking a bit ragged right now. He's looking worse for wear. Guard gauge low, health is low. Cal still sitting pretty. Kazunkai gets clipped twice in a row. Question is, can Cal close out? He should be able to do that 5M. Last hit does a lot of damage. Yes, sir. Cal with another perfect in the set. Moves up to
showing off one of the strengths that Cal and most other Ranger players have developed over the game's lifespan is using not even the guard break itself, but the threat thereof to get a whole lot more openings in the opponent's defenses. When he gets low on that guard gauge, he'll, introduce a gap so Kazunkai can try and wiggle, and Cal can get some damage and keep the guard gauge low.
Great stuff from Cal, trying to apply that mental game as well. But Kazunkai is slowly starting to fight back. Cal is in clear control, so that debuff is applied. Will take the increased damage for less mana regen. Kazunkai still holding on.
For it again. Tried to sneak one past Cal, but you get one. Any more than that, that's disrespectful. Cal getting whip punished, and I thought Kazunkai was about to drop that OTG. He has 60 mana, a little bit, not enough, not close enough for the JM.
Give Kazunkai your energy because he needs it a little bit too far away. Cal's block. Hey, real quick, just in case you guys forgot, because I know you guys may not be watching all the time. If you guys don't know, whenever you boot up DNF door, and you go up against a Vanguard, it is stated within the TOS of the game that you are contractually obligated to get hit by counter hit by head at least once. Kazunkai taking us to a game 5 final round, and now we're just reduced to slugging it out now. We're just throwing haymakers back and forth.
Cal changing up the pace drastically from where he was early in the set. Not content to be sitting here zoning away at the final round of the set. This is the decider, and this is where he is trying to end it quickly.
So, okay, you guys had enough fun. You guys had your laughs, had your memes. But oh, wait a second. Cal gets the DP butts. thanks to the buff, make sure that no longer falls out. Before, Kazunkai might have fallen out and had a chance to live, but Cal's going to has been 2 touching with the greatest of ease since the recent patch. But let's see what he can do against my boy, my Clover Clash TO HUEBERT.
Booting up, bringing it back for the one time, and Monikat says, okay. Dive kick into what? Not holding it. Not once. Already representing that reversal.
So another thing with Monikat, he's been playing in the most recent terms, he's playing a lot more confident. He's starting to slowly get back into his groove, the same groove he saw from him at Combo Breaker when he got 2nd place. Look at that, right now he's able to pull out his signature wheel ulti that's meant to bait out the guard cancels. And Monikat looking to clean it up with the perfect. He can get one more hit. No, sir. HUEBERT lives and gets the DP.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking that Monikat feels like pre and post Combo Breaker are 2 very different times in his tenure in DNF Duel. The level of play that he showcased since that tournament has been far and away better than the things he represented before. You know, before Combo Breaker is one of those players who we always said does very well, but can be prone to crack under pressure in a lot of scenarios. And he's made such huge strides in improving that fortitude throughout sets.
And I love to see, I always believed in Monikat, and I always will. But right now he's playing extremely well against the whip punch on the HUEBERT. Is with the oil toss not able to get the full anti-roll. He's getting a little too tasty with these DPs.
He is very active on the defense, and you can tell that HUEBERT is recognizing a lot of the situations, but not quite fast enough to punish. We've seen a number of DPs go wide from Monikat that may otherwise have been huge openings for HUEBERT. And you know, moving forward in the set, Monikat might have to tone it down a little bit.
One of the best things you can do as a fighting game player is knowing when to up the tempo and knowing when to keep it down. Right now, the tempo coming out from Monikat is extremely high. HUEBERT is also a very high tempo player himself, so it's only a matter of time before he catches up, and it looks like he's already begun.
He's in there, got this first knockdown, and this is where HUEBERT thrives in the OT scenarios. He is a player who, like you mentioned, when he's on offense, can be suffocating. It's something we saw from him in DNF tournaments gone by. It's something we see from him in Grand Blue week in and week out. He's showing us he's still got it.
So that is my boy HUEBERT. It's a thing, Monikat really only got hit by two A's. He was able to block the dive kick, but not block the follow-up low. And this time, just got caught mashing. So HUEBERT still showing signs of life. Not going to let Monikat run him over that easily.
Jump back dive kick to call out the 5A. Love that from HUEBERT.
Got slowly showing some love with them DPs. HUEBERT's going to roll himself in the corner. Frenzy is now activated, so it does get that movement speed boost. He's going to keep himself safe from the Molotov. Has to be careful. That life is constantly draining. Monikat has no mana, though.
Doesn't have anything, and he's in the corner now, so that Molotov throw is so dangerous to go for.
Yeah.
You saw it there, and immediately, you know what? Forget it. I got punished once, and now it's my turn. Monikat gets a JM starter, and with Inquisitor, ooh, you know, any hit can be down.
Don't y'all love JM? If you guys in the chat love watching Inquisitor JM pay some bills, type one. That's all I ask. This Monikat was pressing that JM like his life depended on it, which it very well did. And we are tied up in rounds yet again.
In the spin cycle, letting him know. I was thinking throughout that first game, when is Monikat going to represent that JM? A super polarizing tool of Inquisitors that has not been represented that much. Monikat throw one out, and when it hit, it hit.
Trying to back away with the Molotov, but HUEBERT will catch him, trying to back up with that dive kick. HUEBERT has Monikat in the corner. He is in clear view, look at the mana, but JM again. Don't y'all love JM? To the rescue once more. Monikat should be able to close out with the simple 5D. Let's skip the dive kick, but it's alright. Monikat goes up 2-0 in the set. HUEBERT, my friend, you gotta fight back.
Viz, as an Inquisitor player yourself, what's your favorite JM? The instant JM? The full jump JM? Perhaps the jump back JM?
I'm personally a huge fan of the delay JM. So you do a full jump, and once you're like halfway down, you smack that JM button, because you know they're trying to get out here, get that counter hit, but they're the ones who get cooked instead. Looks like Monikat is losing 50% of his life. But again, successful DP.
He has been very precise with these DPs. I thought after game 1, you know, he's just letting a lot of them rip to scare HUEBERT a little bit and he's gonna back off, but no. Monikat has stuck true to it and they've kept hitting.
Good stuff from HUEBERT. Looks like you should be able to close this one out. Yes, sir. HUEBERT take a classic. People like this.
Remember when back in the days of the Grand Balance patch, every single round that Berserker was in ended in that super?
Yep. You call those the dark days, if you will.
It's still kind of that way if Berserker's on screen, but he's just not on screen nearly as much as he used to be.
Yep. You were saying last time, a little bit of pressure blocks the DP. Monikat again, he's happy with these DPs.
He's clear queued Berserker, so I don't think HUEBERT is able to kill off of that, but Monikat will certainly know that he messed up for that one. Block on the double overhead is critical. He would have lost the game.
HUEBERT, no, you were blocking, but he stood up for like half a second. I wonder what he tried to do. HUEBERT, what was that, brother? What was that, brother?
We've seen a couple times where in defensive scenarios he'd go for like a jump back dive kick to call Monikat out. Maybe looking for one of those, messed up a roll, something. Whatever the cost may have been, Monikat on set point now due to that stray 2A connecting.
HUEBERT still fighting for his winner's side bracket life right now. Will he put Monikat into the clear queue? No, he won't. I respect that. Gets the mix. This is not going to kill, though.
Wow, he didn't commit on the 2A and was a little bit late on the conversion. He saw that Monikat's guard cancel came out, tried to convert and block it, but didn't have it.
Oh, wait a second. The conversion you missed. Guard cancel whiffs. Dive kick connects. HUEBERT, you lucky son of a gun, stays alive. Makes it 2-1.
Oh, you cannot know how much I was stressing when I saw HUEBERT get that confirmed. A little bit odd of a hit. And for anyone out there in chat who is not as familiar with DNF Duel, Berserker players have a reputation for when they're right at the end of a round, they can just go into super and kill. They keep comboing normally and drop it. And boy, oh boy, I was hoping beyond hope that we were not going to have a Berserker moment there for HUEBERT.
HUEBERT is really able to hang on. Survives the flurry of the wheels. And HUEBERT gets a couple of big counter hits in neutral as well. Monikat starting to crack a little bit in terms of the neutral game. So already been guessed the wrong way 50-50s as well. He does have quick back to though, but the mix again. HUEBERT is just running his offense extremely comfortably.
Berserker already had very potent mix in block streams with that conversion JA, but it's even more potent now after that 5AA jump cancel patch.
Good backdash from HUEBERT, calling out the JM. HUEBERT knew Monikat was wanting to do it. Now this is when Monikat tends to falter the most, especially post combo breaker. You saw him barely using JM earlier, but the few times he did use it, it worked. But now Monikat is losing control of the match, so he begins to flail. And what does he do? He loves pressing JM. HUEBERT will get DP though.
I tried to press something after the install. Okay, able to find the DP, but it's not that much damage, and we're just back to neutral. Neither player wanting to encroach because they know any hit could be death. HUEBERT does not have much mana, but he has conversion, he has awakening, he has everything he could ever need.
This guy's the... Oh, except for super. Maybe because that would have been a little bit tough, but Inquisitor has almost no HP, second lowest HP tier of the game. One touch now remains. HUEBERT just gonna pull up on Monikat like that? You can't just pull up on him like that, bro. Just dash jab? HUEBERT's making it interesting.
Is the power of Frenzy Clear Cube Berserker. He gets past 50% health. He has massively increased move speed. Tacked onto the already potent move speed buff of Frenzy means you see that mana flash from Monikat, you can sprint him down no matter where you are on screen.
Monikat is having to think it over. He will go back to character select. I don't think he's going to swap characters. I think he just needs to take a second to think it over. Because you got to remember, Monikat is one to crack under pressure a good amount of times. He's up 2-0 against one of the best players to ever do it in DNF history. But HUEBERT's running it back, brings us to another game 5. Monikat has to figure out a way to close it out clean.
2-2. Monikat was on the precipice of running away with it. Like you said, 2-0 and around as well, had set it within his sight. We're in game 5 and he has to make this count. Not enough switching and good reason for it.
No! Monikat, please! I know what you wanted to do, but you gotta just block it. You gotta just. HUEBERT now has a chance to run this back. We'll get guard canceled on. Okay, now
no mana.
Yo!
Footsies. Footsies from Monikat saying, HUEBERT, I know what you're looking for. You did it to me once again. You're gonna try. You're gonna expect me to let you take that full screen real estate, and I am not having any of it.
That was nasty, bro. Say no more dash jabs coming out from you. Monikat moving up to set point again. But HUEBERT says, bro, I got footsies too.
Like, what do you think I've been doing playing Granblue all this time? You think I'm not learning how to whiff punish?
Y'all forgot. Y'all don't know who I am. Look at that. Here we good. What's the mix going to be? Double opaque blocked. Monikat's looking at DP. No, sir. Choose to block out this time. Expect that. Ooh, that 5-in was risky from Monikat. Has to be careful. He's still close to the corner.
Approaching Awakening with punish on the 2A is so good from HUEBERT. There's a 5A starter, so that will not kill. He needs one more hit. And these are the moments that make or break Monikat's tournament runs. Tries to jump back, looking for an escape, and HUEBERT brings him back down to earth, saying, get over here, we got another round.
Oh my goodness, another final round cooked up for you guys just today. Monikat's coming apart at the seams, able to block the 2A this time. But Monikat catches the 2A. Gonna take HUEBERT to the East Coast. And hopefully he's able to get some solid OP. Let's not overthink it this time. Just keep it nice and simple, my friend.
That can make this OP situation count. He's looking at set point as HUEBERT in the corner has 100 mana. This is exactly where he wants to be. The DP rocks the Monikat. Fumbling at the last moment. But HUEBERT not getting that full confirm. Had to get a little bit of a reset that will be low damage. He needs one more hit. We haven't seen a command grab from HUEBERT all set. Is this the time? Yes, it is.
No, you bump, bro.
And with 2 back-to-back command grabs, not seen by HUEBERT throughout the set until it counts. HUEBERT running it all the way back from 0-2 down a round to take the set 3-2 over Monikat and get a date with Cow in our top 8 qualifiers.
The monk today from State.
We will. I saw in chat someone out there was like, "Hey yo, any monk guys in this bracket? Any monk?" We got any please? Can I see a monk? Well, here you go. Lupro, I saw earlier, was playing this Brawler in Wumpa Warriors, the weekly ladder format tournament for this game that goes on Sundays, and was cooking up on the Brawler. The Brawler is warm and ready to go against Steak.
Oh, beating out the 2B from Steak. Why you got your 2B, brother? You gotta calm down. Look at
That's
well,
the classic.
The first one, everyone gets one chopping hammer minimum. Good block from Lupro, but not blocking the low afterwards. They blocked the overhead.
Steak takes that, and he takes the second one too. Monk being one of the few characters in this game that can really, truly make you guess on defense.
Steak so far, he made the JF, but able to get the full confirm. We've been playing a little bit slow, much slower than what we're used to seeing from Lupro. Good punish with that 5A though.
The new stuff with the 4M jump cancel, a little bit more optimal on these confirms because of it. Stuff for Lupro, setting up the barrel Oki, but they didn't blow up after success. That would have been a huge confirm.
Oh my goodness, needle spin comes out. Steak looking to be in some dire straits. Kill though.
It's going to decay very low. I thought that last slide was going to tech out, but Lupro has got it.
All tied up in rounds already. Okay, Lupro, I see you. Alright, another chopping hammer coming in clutch for Steak.
Steak has been so heads up today against Lupro. He hasn't let a single roll go by him that hasn't been either punished or at the very least checked.
5 over whip. Good down to that from Lupro. Lupro's just playing solid, bro. He's still just getting monked, but Steak trying to press hello. Just clipped by the armor from Lupro. Lupro's going to take the first game.
That cave-in from Brawler is so darn active, and that's what you need to stop the chopping hammer from Monk. You need something that will follow his sway back and be continually active throughout the whole thing. Lupro, great coverage on the defensive options to take that game.
Lupro always going to take a stick to the corner. Good block from Steak, dealing with the overhead shenanigans, but we pressing afterwards?
It is a key part of Monk's defense, Monk being one of the blessed characters in this game with a 5-frame jab. His reversal jab is very, very potent, as is that roll chase down that we talked about earlier.
Steak trying to stay alive. Lupro, no health, no mana. Chopping hammer claims another soul.
Can we keep a chopping hammer count?
Well, right now that's 3.
4.
3. Was that 3 or 4? You know what? It's funnier, so we're just gonna call it 4.
Lupro, speaking of funny, getting the full comedy confirms off of the cave-in. You do not want to be trading with that button because 9 times out of 10 it's not working well for you.
Lupro was cooking in Wumpa, but now having a little bit of trouble trying to open up Steak. That guard gauge low blocks the chopping hammer just in time.
Right through the net. That is considered a projectile, so Steak does not care about it.
Whoa, Steak, hello.
Gold cube. Gold cube.
Ah! Bro!
He's able to pick up the instant overhead off of the trade. Both Lupro and Steak falling down to the count, and Steak looking at Lupro and saying, what if I had made you have to guess from half screen?
After the trade, that makes it even more viral. Steak gonna tie us up 1-1. Lupro gets the first clean hit with that JM. But the most fair of hitboxes you'll ever see in your life. Steak gone. Steak for the block. But what's the chopping hammer, brother? I know you want to do it. Oh, my apologies. I misunderstood your game.
lupro misunderstanding Steak's option coverage. He has continually been scouting out those rolls. Steak not letting up.
Still coming out from Steak. Oh, tried to hit him with the double sway. lupro's not gonna fall through. lupro can't convert to get clear key. Will he do it? Yes, he will.
Yes.
Steak gonna get burned to death. lupro takes the round.
Confirms like that as a brawler player are so strange. You gotta be so heads up for it. You're not expecting someone to just have the barrel time out under them and blow up on its own. So when you see, you're like, oh, I gotta get across the screen fast. I gotta confirm. lupro having that in the back pocket shows how heads up he's playing.
lupro looking very good in this round, keeping Steak just outside of clear key. Boys still going chopping.
And
that's
that
now.
Might be one of the highest value chopping hammers we're gonna see all day, because it puts Steak in gold cube, and this is where your health bar is in danger against Monk.
lupro stays alive. Barrels out. Steak trying to throw. What you trying to throw for, my son? lupro going up 2-1 in the set.
Going back to character select. You mentioned it before the match, how Steak having quite the entourage in his back pocket between Lost Warrior, his original main, Hitman, who he was playing for quite a bit, especially after the clear cube buffs, and the Monk that he represented. It is going to be Lost Warrior. Going back to the tried and true, a character that has given him phenomenal results throughout the years that DNF Duel has been out.
Both pointing at you. Let's see what the Lost Warrior can do. I'm curious to see what Steak has cooking up for this matchup. It's not very often you get to see this matchup.
Not
Steak
really.
got. Well, guess it goes like that, huh?
Yeah, Brawler has a good number of tools to deal with what Lost Warrior wants to do. Since the Lost Warrior doesn't have a DP, it can be very scary to challenge some of these staggers that lupro is going for. You have to try and jab out like that, but if you get counter hit by 2B, that's a hard knockdown, that's a full confirm, and you're in the same spot, even worse for wear.
Still looking good to Lost Warrior. I do not care. What? That was the most awkward interaction I've ever seen in my life, but lupro manages to get the DP and gets the kill. lupro moving up to 7 point.
lupro just letting it rip when the risk is at its lowest. Since it is clear cube Lost Warrior, we don't really have the potential for those Twitter clip gold cube Lost Warrior moments that you might see every now and then come across the timeline. The damage is a little bit lower. You know, when you're full health, just let it rip. Why not?
lupro looking good when you put Steak in finish that first game. Yes, sir. Oh, wait a second. Oh, hey! Right back where we started, but 2B from Steak coming in clutch. lupro passing the guard button test, but not passing the orb test. Oh, wow, you're dead. Oh, JK, Steak through.
Steak dropping the J, or the 5M cancel is huge. Not able to get the kill, and now lupro's alive. He gets the 2B counter hit. And lupro from the brink of death should be able to bring it back, barring a drop. No drops here. End in the super. Show it to us for the one time as you take it 3-0.
Good stuff from lupro. Able to sell it. Lugala was looking a little rough for lupro in the first few games, but he's really just able to turn it on, get himself into his groove. lupro moving on to our first player to qualify for top 8 game, but he's the nicest person you will ever meet. So much love to my boy GoldenEye, but does LuFL have it in him this time to take down GoldenEye and move forward into top 8 winners? Let's sit back and find out.
Let's see. LuFL already starting us off strong. Usually Ranger the one to win those round start scenarios, but GoldenEye not representing the 2A. LuFL not afraid to just let it rip immediately.
GoldenEye going to get the side swap as well. And LuFL trapped in the corner, grenade comes out, and we're going to get the immediate counter hit.
This is the scenario that LuFL will try his hardest to postpone. I won't say avoid, because it's going to happen at some point. It is inevitable. LuFL's got to postpone it for as long as he can and bust out when he has the opportunity.
That's also one thing to know. LuFL and this is still rocking the clear cube. You saw Kazunkai put in Maverick to the gold cube earlier, but in the end, it does not matter. GoldenEye will take the first round.
I think the gold cube definitely has some merit in this matchup, allowing Vanguard to check better when GoldenEye is kind of right above him. If you're in gold cube, you can do like DP into the head if it happens to get safe jumped. But since you are rocking the clear cube, you don't really have that safety, so challenging some of the aerial approaches can be very risky.
Good stuff from GoldenEye. LuFL low on just about everything. Can GoldenEye, can you get the kill? Can you be able to get the 5M? One of these days? Yes, sir. GoldenEye with the perfecto. GoldenEye taking the first game.
Dropping the gold text on your screen for the one time and not for the last time, I'm sure. GoldenEye is a purveyor of the perfect round. Just kind of by the way that his playstyle manifests itself in games. If he has a round where he's feeling himself real hard, yeah, that perfect's coming.
Gets the DP, but not much has changed the game, right? Back to what we were previously. When I going to put LuFL back in the corner, back with the grenade. LuFL gets another DP, and we're right back to where we started. Again.
Trying to challenge, but try as you might. GoldenEye's Ranger is coming for you and coming for you quickly.
Oh. Wake up to be LuFL, trying to let him know the head will get blocked. Good block from LuFL, not dealing with it. We'll force out the guard cancel.
The tackle through. He can get close enough to get the super to connect. LuFL can take a round for himself. There we go. These are the kinds of plays that you have to make in order to get any sort of foothold in this matchup.
Good stuff from LuFL. Make a solid read with that short attack, able to barrel down on GoldenEye. And let's see if LuFL can recreate that magic again. Because he's going to have to land that a few more times in order to take home this set. Good pressure. Of course, got a DP from GoldenEye. LuFL IS trying to save up some mana.
There you go, and the IS that you were talking about, one of the quirks of it is it's one of the mechanics that you use in block stun. If you try and press IS when there's a gap in the block stun, you just get conversion. You can get hit out of it, as LuFL did right there.
Good stuff from GoldenEye, keeping his block pressure varied, letting gaps happen so you can bait out reactions just like that. You will get the throw for the kill, and GoldenEye tying us up in rounds here. Try to pick up 2
I feel like the pressure staggers that GoldenEye has been showing to specifically counteract IS really are the mark of a top-level player in DNF Duel. Knowing that your opponent has to lean on the system mechanic to negate some guard damage and structuring your offense so well to avoid it.
Good routing from LuFL as well. He gets all this damage while spending as little conversion as possible, so he's still able to keep a good amount of life. But GoldenEye will simply wake up low. Right back to where we started. LuFL, what you going to do this time? Sit back, lock it out. Respect that, get out. LuFL's just waiting, biding his time. Just conversion. I asked him to save his life. Guard gauge looking low. Cracks.
Just at the last moment, GoldenEye stalling above LuFL's head for as long as he could. It would not pan out for LuFL. Character select?
Nah.
Hello?
I don't think LuFL's going to change characters. Normally what LuFL does when he goes to characters like is just to give himself some extra time. Because LuFL is definitely the type of player to sit back and think things over for quite a minute. He'll use as much time as he is allotted. So probably gonna see him let this runner let this timer run down. He's gonna go over to character select and do the exact same thing again.
Knowing LuFL, he's taken this time in between games to formulate a scheme. A very particular scheme, you see. The LuFL classic. He's like, all right, I haven't done Wake Up JM once this set. I gotta let it rip. But where is the moment? What is the opportunity? Where can I sneak one in?
Where do I let it slide? That's the real question. I say first knockdown. First knockdown, just do it. You simply gotta let him know. Yo, he's taking up all that time. My boy's digging deep in the playbook. He's looking at plays that's never been called before. They've been drawn up years ago, but it's never been called.
There was just a tiny portion of my brain was thinking, what if he's consulting the Forbidden Scrolls? The Kazunkai Gold Cube technology. But no, LuFL is not really a Gold Cube dabbler, unfortunately.
LuFL steps back up to the plate, still down 0-2. The two meet in the skies. Have a little bit of a boom side trade going on. LuFL trying to get a little bit of a head pressure going on, but GoldenEye is just not going to take any of it. And now we're back to the beauty that is Grenada. Oh, wait, or not. A little bit of a drop.
Hey, you know, he got a little bit of extra credit on it.
Yeah. Things a little bit nice. LuFL gets that clean hit, though. GoldenEye using clear cube. Drop.
I don't know how I feel about putting GoldenEye over that threshold when you're not going to be able to kill. Against Vanguard especially, you need every single point of mana you can get against Ranger. And if you can't kill, risking a debuff is a huge price.
There's GoldenEye sitting at set point right now. We're seeing more of the same. LuFL gets a successful guard cancel out. GoldenEye gets a beautiful back roll, but the LuFL D2 starts to show up. GoldenEye says, I got one too.
He runs up and tosses him real quick. That's forbidden. Tossing LuFL is only allowed when he has no mana.
How dare. That's breaking the rules.
Is a rare sight. This, however, not nearly as rare of a sight. LuFL with no guard bar, no health, and no way out.
Damn. GoldenEye takes a 3-0 over LuFL. And my boy rest in peace. I wonder if we will see Cal's also famous battle mage as well at some point. A lot of people forget he has a battle mage in the back pocket too. But we're going to stick with the Ranger right now. We're trying to play for that money.
Kao does have a very practiced battle mage. It's not something that really sees tournament play a whole lot. I think the last time I can remember it was Frosty Fausting's Winners Finals that did not go very well. But, you know, he has been putting in a lot more time on it since then. So there is potential. However, you know, when the chips are down, Ranger is the character he's been playing since the game came out and is one of the best characters in the game. So I feel like there really is no reason not to.
In it, playing a little bit of the zoning game. Ryazo's going to let Mag get kicked in the face. Matt is still out, by the way. That man is slowly draining. Cal's going to get a full pick of the grenade. That's a lot of life stacked up for Ryazo.
The grenade under their feet will not be converted on Cal. Rare drop from him. Got the sandwich set up, but good timing on the guard cancel. I love that Cal waited until the moment that Mad joined back up with Enchantress to guard cancel off. Right when the sandwich was fully set up, said, no, this is my time.
Oh my goodness, the Enchantress DP, as good as it can be, is also pretty rough. Big shout out to my evil champion Kazunkai for direct $100 contribution to the match arena. My man continues to cook, continues to support. Right now, we all gotta support Ryazo. Ryazo's having a tough time against Cal, and we get a double roll. Now Cal's in the corner.
Guard pressure being placed out. Enchantress going with the desync block strings here is mad right up in Kao's face, allowing Ryazo to sit back and toss these lantern bombs with no risk. Kao looking really hesitant to try and take any ground there.
Ryazo still hanging on. They already cleared Q. Mad is summoned. That's when they shot the way back, but the doll comes in from Ryazo. Kao, one touch away, will try to mash counter hit. Ryazo, can we get the super for the one time?
Absolutely. I love watching this character, man. The characters that are underrepresented, especially Enchantress, who is such a unique character within the context of DNF Duel, are so much fun to see when a player has really put the time into them to figure them out, to work out the quirks with their kit and show off what they can really do.
Will always be the Enchantress believer. She always looks cool. Oh, the Kao really showing the weakness of Enchantress. He just completely whipping his Kao just jump over it. Ryazo still trapped in the corner. Looks Twilight built up, but the cube is now activated for Ryazo with extra mana regen. How can we get out of play? Button super, you know what?
Okay.
Not gonna be a whole lot of damage, but Ryazo gets mana back, which is just as important.
Enchantress isn't a character who really has much combo rooting available to her when she has no mana and the bear is desynced. So just doing button super to get some mana back, very heads up. Unfortunately, it's not enough, and with Kao, a sliver is all he needs to make a run back.
Good stuff from Kao, able to clean it up just like that. Ryazo on the back foot, but still showing a lot of life. So will not be surprised if Ryazo is able to rally back and tie this up 1-1. Might be a lot of pressure out with that flamethrower, but receives a huge buff in the most recent back. Does a ton of guard damage now. Ryazo even staying that Enchantress kind of plays more like the guard break character now. Thanks to that change to the flamethrower. You can already see Kao is very close to getting guard broken. Ryazo ran out of mana.
That is one of her limiting factors when Enchantress does not have Clear Cube available. The Showtime passive mana drain when Mad is active is so high, and she just doesn't have the mana bar to keep it up throughout the whole string.
Mash out Ryazo. Not only is Ryazo out of mana, but they're affected by the Razor Clear Cube debuff as well. So it's very slowly coming back. Wisp, but Kao just a clean punish on the roll.
The super available, triple tap, drops out!
No! Too far away by the not able to punish. Kao lives by the skin of his teeth.
That's one of the things that Ranger players have been asking for to get changed about this character since day one of the game. I said, look, this character is good, but please let triple tap connect on all characters always, and not drop like we just saw happen to Kao.
Kao, even though had a little bit of a falter right there, still looking pretty good in this round. Ryazo again out of mana, but still trying to get the pressure out. Fully tries Jackal and coming out. Matt slowly walking for it. That's back. Kao with the clean punish on Ryazo's roll. They should be able to clean up the round and go up 2-0 in the set.
Oh, I was so sad for Ryazo. I saw they got a very quick pressure sequence going, and you could see the little startup of that command grab coming out of Enchantress. Ryazo was trying to gob Kao, but the reversal ended up coming out. No goblins here for that game.
Alright, good stuff from Kao going up 2-0 in the set. Ryazo on the back foot, just having trouble getting a lot of things started. I know this matchup can be a little bit rough, but Ryazo got it in him. Bring it back.
Jump on. a surprising amount of full screen presence from Enchantress. Something that historically she wasn't the best at, but Ryazo has been making it work by using these air stalls with the Lantern Bomb to have Mad run up on Cal.
Her zoning tools, out of the recent patches, have been very, very good. Ryazo's doing his best to make it work, but it's hard to do that stuff against Gunhawk. Ryazo, one tap away, and will fall with a bop on the head. Cal now sitting at set point.
Can you even call that a bop on the head when Cal's got to reach like 1.5 feet above his head to even catch Ryazo? Just bopping her on the feet with the pistol whip to get down from there.
Said Cal, not a lot of mana left, so this could be Ryazo's chance to try to gain some ground. But take Cal all the way to the corner. And Ryazo gets a counter hit as well. That's big. Wake up throw from Cal. Game up. A lot of white light from Ryazo. No guard gauge.
Now adjusting the rooting to go with the grenade explosion. Double throw, but not timed so that the grenade explodes. And Cal doing it for the people. The GoldenEye special.
We got the DQ Cal. This man really said throw.
Players have not favored with this character. The kind of the trifecta being like DK, Kunoichi, and Striker for various reasons. DK and Kunoichi being that Ranger doesn't really have good ways to contest people that are in the air in front of him. So DK can leverage that to huge reward with her flight.
What I find so interesting about this match is not really just for the characters, but also the players as well. As I've often called GoldenEye, the king of RPS. He's always willing to do something on defense and lupro. Doesn't do a whole lot of RPS, but he's always very active and he's always willing to do something. Looking to see how lupro can shut down those RPS scenarios. Right now, he's not doing a good job of it.
Saying even the sentence "shut down GoldenEye" is one of the most difficult things to do in DNF duels. To put GoldenEye in a box is a nigh impossible task.
Looking very good in that first round. Looks just as clean in the second round as well. After not going to be able to do anything from the shot. Blue cube. What's gonna do, my friend? GoldenEye has no mana. Oh, okay.
Try to go for the anti-air knee. From dropping the combo, continuing the pressure, saying you're not the only one that has guard break strings. GoldenEye, you might want to check on that guard bar. It's getting low.
Suspect, my boy. Good stuff from lupro. Can he close it out though? Maybe? No, not enough damage. GoldenEye has a chance. This is when GoldenEye flourishes.
Cannot be serious! You cannot be serious! Roll forward into the pistol whip 4S from GoldenEye.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was beautiful. Well, GoldenEye takes the first game over lupro. He really about it.
He really is. You saw Cow do a similar thing in the last set versus Ryazo. When the opponent is hovering right above you as Ranger, 4S can be a very effective anti-air tool if you are taking the initiative. It's not so good as a reactive tool, but like if you're gonna run up and do it proactively, it can be very rewarding.
lupro able to get a nice little tiny hit, gets the safe jump on the DP. lupro doesn't have a lot of mana, so it won't be as damaging as we're used to seeing from Dragon, but still should hurt a lot. Closing it up, Dragon Rush. And roll out from GoldenEye. Back to full screen we go.
Although if punish from GoldenEye. One of the things about Dragon Knight that is a bit unfortunate. Her normals are very stubby by this game's standards. She is very susceptible to trying to run up with a button and just having it whiff.
So I asking to save his life, gets the press. Nobody drops it. I like that. Golden Knight trying to baseball slide under, but you know Astro got your back forever and always.
Ooh. Being very aware of the rolls from lupro. He's getting a little bit frantic on the defense.
Oh, yo, Astra staying in the corner. DP again coming out from Golden Knight. That time dealing any of the shenanigans seen here.
We're back at a familiar scenario. Lupro able to mash out. It was getting a little bit scary there. When Goldeneye ended up with Lupro back to the corner once again, I was scared for his well-being.
Good stuff coming out from Goldeneye so far. What you gonna do, Lupro? Fair enough. But still get the counter hit of the grenade. Oh, man. Alright, Guard Cancel coming out from Lupro. A little bit of a trade going on. Another Guard Cancel. Get off, really cool.
Lupro has no more white life. Conversion is not a factor for him, and it won't need to be. Goldeneye bet it all on the reversal and did not pay off.
Alright, Lupro staying alive. And we'll tie it up 1-1. This is what I love to see. This is the good stuff I was trying to see.
You wouldn't have it any other way. We're in top 8. We are vying for a spot in winners finals. You can't just let it go by easy.
I'm saying you gotta fight for it. Trying to get a slice of that pie. Golden Knight just going straight up DP the super dash. Lupro said, bet I got one too. Lupro trying to stay clean, trying to avoid all the bullets, but then gets whiff punished. Misjudged the range of his own 5S. Now we're back to party time, folks. Grenade Oki coming out. What's it gonna be? Simple mediums.
Lupro doesn't have Clear Cube available just yet. Did not use the IS mechanic to get any white life when he was in that blocking situation. Until now. Hitting the home run, knocking Goldeneye out of the park. Bouncing off the back wall, and Goldeneye has to endure this. Oki will crack under the pressure. Astra doing a flip, showing up, showing out, and doing DK proud.
Ooh, good stuff from Lupro. Able to hold up against a barrage of grenades coming out from Goldeneye. Take the round, taking a lead in the set. The first lead, the fire for Brawler. Let's see if Lupro can do it again.
Corner, and I feel like I blinked, and suddenly Lupro's guard bar was gone. Yo!
That was nice. Just get the drop though, gets DP right after. The concept was nice.
I cannot overstate how clutch that run-up jump to avoid Goldeneye's mash-out attempt was. That shows Lupro just has Goldeneye's number.
Oh, so Lupro getting a little bit frisky with him, just gonna whiff just like that. Lupro staying in the sky.
Yep.
Goldeneye with the fly swatter.
That's what we were talking about earlier. When you are proactive with the Ranger 4S, it can be a very, very good offensive anti-air.
Staying composed in the situation at hand. Lupro able to avoid the grenade. Juice to reset the blockstring early time. Became a little bit of mana. He's rolling. He's just vibing. Good 5B counter hit. So Lupro's not able to get a full clean game plan started. Whenever he gets the hit, he doesn't have a lot of mana. This time he's able to get a little bit of something started.
Not opt for the Dragon Rush Ender to get the hard knockdown. We'll keep Goldeneye in the corner, and he bets it all once again, knowing that Lupro had no mana to cash out with. Not quite enough.
Good persevere. No bop this time. That is plus some block persevere. That 6M. Lupo's waiting for his chance. Goes for the swing and it's a miss. This time from the bop again. No, but GoldenEye gets clipped by Astra, the homie. And lupro goes up 2-1 in the set.
Chat believing in their boy lupro. I see Taco saying, lupro, read chat, please. Back roll the Ranger 6M. You must.
Please.
Does leave Ranger open to punishment if that is back rolled. Lupro getting the forward roll. There's the start of it.
Big buttons from DK the Sky, able to stuff GoldenEye's attempts with that 4S. Swing gets blocked. GoldenEye now trying to take over some offense, but a well-timed roll from lupro. Lupro's firing on all cylinders now. He's now has a cool tempo going. GoldenEye struggling to keep up that percent now. Lupro no mana, looking for the reset point. That did
to reversal out. Unfortunately for GoldenEye, lupro's damage without Clear Cube is very, very low, as DK is incredibly mana hungry. And that doesn't matter so much if you get a nice reset off the back of it. GoldenEye going for a throw tech. Means lupro's on set point.
Back of the perfect lupro. Alright. I respect that. I respect that so much. GoldenEye just has no grasp of anything right now. If you roll out, no punish this time. GoldenEye will get the guard cancel off. Oh boy, it's begun. And again, GoldenEye gonna toss out the Granada, and now it is party time. Simple meaties coming out. Good avoidance from lupro.
GoldenEye playing as slippery as he can. Flip it back, forth, left, right, and center, trying to catch lupro on the back foot. But it really has not happened since that first game. lupro's composure has been so darn impressive.
Lupro, I don't think he's going to have the mana to finish this up, but doesn't matter. GoldenEye techs out. And that's when we start getting some of that health conversions away. Gun tosses out. lupro, can you do it? Simply IS, bro. He's doing it for his life. Super Dash comes in. Gets the mix for the follow-up, and lupro, my Lu goats.
To the tune of the copy pastas coming out in chat. lupro sealing it out 3-1 over GoldenEye. Not afraid.
Simon pulling up with the Nen Master, newest character to be released into DNF Duel. A lot of people say she's trash. A lot of people say she's actually really good. I have her firmly in the mid-tier. She can be pretty good in tournament, but she's not no steamroll type of character like the Monk or Brawler. Let's see what Simon can do.
She's definitely one of those characters that has regional differences in perceived strength. I know a lot of the Asian DNF Duel community is not so high on Nen Master, but given Launcher's prevalence and perceived strength in North America, I think Nen Master follows quite well, since she has very effective options to counter this character.
You'll see one of them right there in the beam. I saw a little bit earlier with that forward and that elbow shoulder tackle. Its frame one projectile info is extremely fast and goes about half speed. So Simon will have to time that perfectly. However, Bored-erlands does play a little bit of Nen Master himself, so he knows the thought process that Simon's going to be going through. But sometimes it just does not matter.
Now that Nen Master is in Gold Cube, she is very dangerous with these block strings. Got a guard cancel there. That move is like 0 on block. Nen Master having a 5-frame jab means it is more often than not her turn.
What a hitter. Good stuff coming out from Bored-erlands. But yeah, that 5M during Tiger install is +0 on block up close. Simon has a great chance to continue pressure having one of the fastest normals in the game. And in Gold Cube, we get a lot of chip damage applied as well.
Plus frames with the 2S. Bored-erlands doing a great job of weathering Simon's offense for a little bit before going for a delayed reversal.
That would have been huge. That was a 5S starter, one of Min-Master's best starters, in fact. A little bit of a job, but doesn't matter. Simon will get the Oki. Go for an install as well. Go for the Oki. Guard comes coming from Bored-erlands as well. Simon's going to have to switch up his pressure game. To think of something different. Will still get the hit with the 4M and gets the full confirm with the 2S for the kill. We're tied up in rounds.
I love watching this character. We got to see a whole lot of her at the last TampaNeverSleeps, which was upon her release. I believe piloted by like lupro and Ringtext. But now that this character has been out for more than a week, her game plan has been developed significantly. You can see the strength that she brings to the table.
Good time for him from Simon. Bored-erlands knows he has to be very conservative with his pressure due to that move. Gotta be super careful. Simon with a blocking pressure, not going to end with 5M this time. If we delay JM, and since Bored-erlands blocks some of it, he will be safe. Back up, no mana. Still gets another clutch for him. And Simon going to take the first game over Bored-erlands.
Yeah, showing us what she really brings to the table, especially as a countermeasure of launchers. Anytime Bored-erlands was spaced out and tried to do a classic pressure reset, like spaced 6M, spaced 5S, or like grenade 5S to keep with the plus frames, Netmaster does not have to hold any of that since her projectile vault comes frame 1 and travels nearly half screen.
The excellence there from Simon, forcing Bored-erlands to go back to character selection, swapping to the gold cube as well. It's very rare we see Bored-erlands swap over the gold cube.
It was something that he was playing around with a significant amount when the Netmaster patch dropped. In that patch, Launcher Gold Cube did receive an additional effect. It no longer just allows mana into mana cancels. Now it also gives Launcher increased mana regen. For a character who is as reliant on her mana skills as Launcher, that is an incredible boon to have.
Simon will push Bored-erlands to the corner, but able to get the 5-8 to fight back. Simon is now to less than half of his guard game, but the install is now active. We get a little bit of chip damage out there. So no gas is coming up from this, and chooses to just hold it. And he's not going to be able to do much when trying to get a little bit of 5-8 pressure, because you cannot projectile involved through her life, but there are just some physical hits. Sami is in gold cube. It mashes, gets the 4M to bypass the nuke. What? Not going to be able to get too much from that combo. That wasn't very awkward. Confirmed. Yes, sir. You guys forgot? We're playing DNF Golden. We got DB cancels with gold cube.
Indeed, we do. I saw someone in chat asking what gold cube is. The cube system is something tied to your supers and passive buffs that these characters get. Gold cube is active at below 30%, and for Launcher, it gives her the ability to cancel her special moves and other special moves. For Netmaster, she has her permanent install, so all of her normals get a little bit of extra reach and a little bit of extra chip damage on block.
Alright, good stuff from Sami with a fight back against Bored-erlands. Continue with the nice 4. Let's go for install as well. One with that 5BB, that moves insanely plus on block, insanely plus on hit as well. Again, Sami with the well-timed 4M. Bored-erlands, he has to think of a different pressure string. The 2S Oki coming in clutch. I remember when we was all labbing that out, like, bro, this ain't going to be that useful. Yeah, here it is. Bored-erlands mashing that JS. Simon tying up the rounds.
2S air reset feels like such a specifically anti-launcher Oki tool. Launcher players in any air tech scenario are churning on that mana skill because the nuke is incredibly threatening. Simon knows that, and he's ready to stop it.
You saw a little bit of overhead action as well. Ninmaster does have an instant overhead that works on all tall characters. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it is there, so it's something to keep in mind. And Simon has no mana, so has to be very careful. Bored-erlands, that Death Door gets the roll. Bored-erlands going for a 2S. I wonder what he was thinking Simon was going to do. Now Simon now goes up 2-0. And will we see the Brawler from Bored-erlands?
It's a possibility. The only caveat with that is that if Bored-erlands goes to Brawler, he is stuck in that matchup or with that character for the remainder of this set. And don't forget, Simon first came to prominence in DNF Duel by playing Inquisitor. That's still in the back pocket, and if he should choose to do so, that character does very, very well into Brawler.
Indeed, indeed. So I wonder what Simon will end up doing if he loses this third match here. Bored-erlands going to take a second swap over to the Brawler. But people keep saying word on the street that Brawler is bad. Oh! That, to be fair, I did say that earlier. Bored-erlands is experienced with a Ninmaster. Bored-erlands does have a Ninmaster of his own. Says, you know what, I'm not going to play a semi-losing match with Brawler, so I will simply play the mirror.
Okay.
I respect it. I respect that. Let's see what Bored-erlands got sitting in the back line. Who's got the better Ninmaster? Simon or Bored-erlands? Let's see what's up.
Bored-erlands already applying the install. Now it's off. Simon's showing a bit of knowledge there in the mirror, knowing that the after images from Ninmaster's install 5M count as projectiles, so you can bust through.
Had a good pick the full confirm, but a very high JM for Bored-erlands. Fight through the 2S of Simon. So it's going to do one of his own conversion, make himself more plus. Bored-erlands gets his beam off. Bored-erlands is also the first to reach gold cube.
Oh no! That's the combo!
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Simon moving up to set point.
Simon looked at Bored-erlands saying, okay, for an Xbox 360, a PS3, 20 games each, I can give you $5 store credit, a pocket lint, and a promotional button.
My boy took that trade. Now he is suffering. Simon looking extremely comfortable, looking super clean right now. DP coming off on Bored-erlands, just barely connecting. Have a lot of mana left. He'll use the last of his power for that install activation, and Simon trying to press was too slow. Simon on the back foot.
For JI, wake up, try
the DP got countered.
He's going for anti-air 4M.
Oh no.
Potentially a misinput there, if not a very, very bold challenge. Simon, not dissuaded, already showing us a very high damage confirmed from Ninmaster to start off what could be the last round of this set.
Oh my goodness, Simon with the damage, getting the plus strength from 2S Oki. Bored-erlands is mashing for his life, literally. Install pressure, but 4M will solve all your problems.
Bored-erlands, you can see the training
from Anjiro this time. No, the gold cube and gold has to whiff cancel those DPs, but we're going to be sticking with the clear cube this time. Perhaps just with a bit more consistency. Doesn't really believe he needs that much of a robbery factor to try and close this one out. But let's see what type of foolishness we get started with this time already.
Table being very decidedly cautious at the beginning of the match, not allowing Anjiro to really get a huge opening off the start, except for there, where Anjiro didn't quite commit to the full strength.
Anjiro's making some good spacing in his block strings. Table is kind of falling for, but Anjiro not able to get the full capitalization until now. We'll get a clean hit, doing a ton of damage on the table. Gets the low kick Oki as well. Anjiro's preferred Oki is to just do meaty low kick, nice and simple, especially against someone like Lost Warrior, who will always try to be mash and jump in pairs that will counter both of those. But Table will get a successful parry, and Table stays alive.
Still hanging on for the time being. Great back roll from Anjiro to get out of that situation. As I mentioned, Table is alive. Anjiro does not have the gold cube and does not have much guard bar left either.
Able to get a well-timed roll, but as you talked about earlier, the 6S paying dividends, getting clipped, and look at that, you will die for that actually. And Table stays on and will take the first round.
Anjiro being a little bit slow on the back roll against those mysterious swords, paying the ultimate price for that. The 6S catching on the back end of it, and we touched on earlier, 6S is one of those buttons that if you get jump scared by it, you might just lose about 60% of your health.
Mess around and find out. Anjiro's down to 50% and then some. Table licking clean right now, full stick of butter. Chilling on the side. Anjiro going back onto the corner. Dive kick gets countered hit. Hold on. Table hanging on, keeps applying the gas pedal. It gets a perfect KO to take the first game.
Perfect for herself, and I gotta highlight, even more so than the 5S anti-air on the dive kick, seeing Lost Warrior 5S and Strikers slide just kind of ease past each other.
All things. Y'all should be used to this by now. 2B slides under almost everything. Anjiro going with a full punch bringing Table to the corner. What's the ultimate going to be seeing this time around? Another low kick, no dive kick. Table gets clipped trying to do something. Keeping Table just outside of clear cube as well.
Now is able to convert herself into clear cube though. This is where Lost Warrior's damage potential really starts racking up, where he really comes into his own as a character. Since he has this defense buff, he has the move speed, he has a little bit of extra damage.
Now Taylor's body getting an extra round, getting the full time stop, and Anjiro falls yet again. Table looking very clean in this matchup. Anjiro has had some dubs over Table in the past, but the one thing that keeps cooking Anjiro is his not knowing what to do in the Lost Warrior matchup.
Something that comes as a significant surprise, since it's something that he has seen before, right? Two of our most active players in the scene, Grey Cape Hero and Table, are repping this Lost Warrior. We've also got Stake, who Anjiro beat to make top 8.
I think Anjiro will have a little bit of something on his side, but right now he's able to get the full momentum swing in his direction. Table struggling a little bit. Dive kick gets blocked. Table squeezing a little bit of IS, trying to get a little bit of white light built up for a conversion mix. There it is.
Yep. Anjiro getting ready to hold up since Table started that teleport to fake him out a little bit. This wasn't a starter. We're gonna cash out the time stop? No. Table does not think it would kill. I agree.
Respectful, but the 2B will definitely kill. Table moving up to a quick 2-0 over Anjiro. Oh, come back to catch. Like, oh, it's time.
Gold cube. It's time.
It's time. Anjiro's removing the chains.
Yeah, that we have known Anjiro for since they really busted back onto the scene after the addition of Gold Cube, or the split between Gold and Clear Cube, I should say. Anjiro has the Striker, which, if you're unfamiliar, it allows her to cancel her mana moves into each other on whiff, since Striker is able to do it on hit or block. Ordinarily, they said, oh, what can we give her in Gold Cube? I guess she can do it on whiff now.
Well, even just the mental having the Gold Cube in the back pocket is already giving Anjiro a little bit of a head start, but you forgot about the other option that Table loves to go for, which is that Wake Up Genius.
I don't blame her for liking that option a lot, because you can see the reward for it is massive. Nearly 60% from full mana, as well as 4 stocks of the time stop. If Table gets another hit, it's just lights out for Anjiro.
Okay, meaty. Table forced to block out. He gets blocked, fakes the teleport again. Anjiro is now savvy with that mix. Table when in doubt just does it 3 times. The first 2-way whips, why not simply do it a 3rd time? Table moving up to set point over Anjiro.
In a matchup that is considered quite difficult for Lost Warrior, Table is really bringing her A game here today. And then, look, you might have gone through stake to get into top 8, but I am a different beast altogether.
The whip punish with that 5B from Table. And Anjiro's already at death's door. We're only 20 seconds into the match.
As the JM as well won't get enough for the OTG. Anjiro will whip a DP because of Gold Cubies out of there. But regardless of the flight, your landing zone is nowhere in sight. Table take Anjiro down 3-0. She's moving on to fight Ryazo.
The Ringtext. Alright. But we do have Simon, a former Inquisitor player, now moving on to the side of Nin Master. Let's see what we got here. GoldenEye just trying to go full aggro, not trying to deal with the shenanigans that Simon has in store with that 4M.
Not dealing with it at all. Taking Simon to the corner immediately, but wanting to deal with it and having to deal with it are 2 entirely different beasts, as Simon is not disturbed. They know that GoldenEye is not going to meet you with anything that's not a projectile, so Simon's just going to let it rip.
Exactly. Simply fight back. Simon, huge health lead. GoldenEye going to get hit by the instant overhead, but no full confirm from Simon, but doesn't matter. Wins out the scramble regardless. Simon takes it easy first round.
Yeah, I was saying ouch in chat because he knows from the Ranger side of this matchup just what getting popped in the head by a Nen Master feels like. Simon doing something that earlier we were talking about feels impossible, right? Putting GoldenEye in a box feels so difficult, but if you have reliable projectile invulnerability, reliable ways to get around the grenade, it can just happen.
GoldenEye still fighting back though, but Simon just says, you know what, I'm a match, but he drops the combo. Simon, please! Simon, what was you trying to do, my guy? Misinputted, not able to get the 5S in time. And GoldenEye's fighting back to take home that round.
That would have been a game for Simon. I think that would have been the first time we've seen Nen Master super this tournament as well.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately for Simon, that drop costing him a round, and GoldenEye, when he gets a single swing of momentum, will make you wish you had never stepped.
Nice use of conversion to try to skip neutral right there, but GoldenEye hangs on tight, starts to putting hands on Simon, and GoldenEye actually stays strong and takes the first game.
GoldenEye off the back of that drop. Alright, he took the round and did not let Simon play for even a moment. The third round, excuse me.
Simon able to get a DP off successfully. DP, unfortunately, again, will be blocked. He's now 1 for 3 on DPs.
Simon's been letting a whole lot of them rip this set, where I really don't feel like he's that pressured to do so. Almost all of Ranger's buttons that he's going to be pressing are projectiles. When the DP is invincible, sure, but your 4M effectively is too.
GoldenEye wins out that little mini scramble right there, gets the 2B. GoldenEye looking, sitting pretty. Counter hit 5x round start. That's how you feeling, GoldenEye? That's what's up.
You know, I said almost all the buttons, and that's the reason for it. A couple of them You're just gonna get kicked in the head. If you try and dash through it, nah, that's not a projectile, that's a foot.
Simon trying to avoid the green, not quite gonna work out. Gets to roll up the corner, but still gets hit by 2A. GoldenEye sitting with the perfect right now.
Into Awakening, no, doesn't quite get it. The health regen just in time. So Simon was not able to be in goal queue. Felt safe at mid-screen. GoldenEye said, why are you looking so complacent over there?
For those you don't know, Simon, or not Simon, GoldenEye is a huge fan of pressing a button post guard cancel and post DP mid-screen. He does not give a flying fadoodle. My man, wake up 5B, GG slide, whatever it takes.
He has an insane ability to just absolutely send it and be right a staggering amount of the time.
God of RPS. Right now, he's getting cooked. He's getting mixed. Simon does not have a lot of mana. Will he activate? No, he will not activate. So goes with 2S. That is plus on block based off the guard cancel. Good stuff from Simon. Nice offensive sequence.
GoldenEye wanting Simon off of him, knowing that you get the reset with the plus frames. It's not happening. Simon being very patient. Not patient enough though. That 4M was a little bit antsy, especially when you got no white life to convert.
There you go. Wake up 4M says, I don't care about your grenade, Oki. I will simply power through. Install activate, get the 5BB. Got a lot of pressure coming in. Look at that. Look how far that reaches. Punishing the 2A on whiff. Good. Goes for the reset. Tries to armor through the DP, but it's too many bits.
I think Simon's 2S was just too early, honestly. Yeah. GoldenEye, the reversal came out after the armor had already expired, so GoldenEye was able to buy himself a full corner carry off the back of it. Gets the guard cancel to the corner, but you have to be aware that the projectile vulnerability is still there. This is what I wanted to see from Simon. Less DP, more projectile invincibility. The reward way higher, the risk way lower.
Less. Simon staying alive takes the game.
Nearly anything that GoldenEye is going to be pressing. Projectile. Sometimes you just got to let it rip, especially in situations like this. You got white life. DP you cannot convert. 4M you can.
Kunoichi coming out. I don't really know it, but Simon still gets clipped.
Getting hit by a slide, one of the most threatening starters of Rangers.
Ooh, just see a jump coming out from GoldenEye. Simon puts it back. Nice DP catches GoldenEye out the sky. Chases him down with the 5S. This could be Simon's time to turn things around. Not quite in goal keep though. He's still going to get a nice chunk of damage.
GoldenEye rolls out of it. He knows.
Yep.
So that's not real. I can roll out of it. I can punish you trying to take your turn back afterwards. And with that, GoldenEye will put himself on set point over Simon.
Having to get flash. Just the first flashbang we've seen on stream today. Despite seeing Ranger 3 times now.
No.
I feel like it is. Is it not?
Well, it had to have happened. Early. Chat, how your retina's feeling? Is that a little bit burned?
Feel a little cooked right now. Looks like Simon's getting cooked at this current point in time. He tried the 2S, but GoldenEye was a little bit too high in the sky. He comes out, jump over the grenade. Nice and interesting, but GoldenEye still in firm control. He killed for the 9. He can't go.
One more OG scenario. Run up DP is what I'm feeling. I got scooped. I got grabbed.
Yep. Damn, I got mixed, bro. I got mixed. GoldenEye will take it 3-1 over Simon.
Weeklies as she can.
Like it's all about that grind, trying to get better, and when in doubt, just simply put people in the blender. But let's see what we got here. Ryazo stepping up against Table. The Enchantress versus the Lost Boys.
And Table does not care about Ryazo's pet bear. And forget him. I'm moving on through. I'm hitting the bear and you at the same time.
Well, we see the command grab for the kill. So far, no, going to be getting hit with the guard cancel. Good jump over the overkill. The mat is getting cooked. But it doesn't matter. Ryazo avoiding the success. Not going to be able to avoid the swords. And will end up losing in that follow-up scenario. Table looking pretty good in that first round here.
Round start DP, that's how you feel?
Okay, yeah, nah, bro, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Alright, I respect it. I respect it. They're on it. Immediately off the defensive situation, Table trying to RPS. You saw an attempt at the wake up JM, an attempt at the wake up parry, neither finding purchase.
Goes for a reset, gets the anti-roll with 2A, but that's not going to be enough to get the kill. JM whiffs. Table went for 2B earlier, got cooked. Went for JM, got cooked. What will you do now?
Alright, Ryazo said, okay, you're gonna, if this is how you're gonna play, if you are committed to the RPS on Wake Up, you had better be right. Because if you're not, I'm taking every opportunity you give me.
Gobbed.
And if you get gobbed like that, that opportunity costs you so much. Look at the damage that Table has had to get to.
The perfecto. Get gobbed, bro. GG's. Shake my hand. Ryazo winning the first game.
If there's anyone in chat who does not know what just happened, Enchantress has a command grab that turns you into that little goblin doll over there. When you are a goblin, you cannot block. You have access to a pretty slow jab and a jump, and that's it. So what Enchantress does is she'll command grab you and then try and reset combo scaling on you as much as possible before cashing out with one final high damage combo right when you would turn back to normal.
Because once you turn back, you cannot block for a short period of time. She gets her highest damaging starter for free. Ryazo still cooking. Looking to take a very quick round. No DP, not going to be enough to get a kill. But look at the walk-up throw, though. Table's looking lost right now.
Table is looking lost. I feel like she may not have much, if any, tournament experience against Enchantress. Is the only one that has entered brackets since Table really became on the come-up has been Ringtext. Ibis and Ryazo have been focused on other games. The Enchantress play of this caliber is not something you get very often.
Not only, and even on top of that, it can be pretty tough to deal with regardless. Table's going to try to figure things out on the fly. But so far, she's doing an alright job. She's not immediately folding. She will get DP though. And counter hit 5U from Ryazo. Let's see if Table can block the Schmitz. Or we could just quickly straight cashing out with the Jack-o'-lantern loops. Also, just as viable.
Or 5M Raw is a huge starter for Table. Critically though, there is no super on deck. Table have to squeeze every single ounce out of this combo. I think they should be able to do it. No!
Ooh. A little bit of a trade action. Table ties it up 1-1.
Wow. As soon as Ryazo fell out of that combo, I was scared for Table's life. Thankfully, the Mysterious Pierce does not have a whole lot of recovery on it. So is Table able to get that jab out, find the trade combo, and take game for herself.
Table doing a quick 50% to Ryazo. Gets the grab as well. Ryazo trying to press, and that might have been the fastest, easiest perfect I've seen in DNF.
Is that 3 perfects this set so far?
Yep. 2 from Ryazo, 1 from Table now. So just duking it out. Good punch from Ryazo. Dashes under the Akuma fireballs.
Ryazo working on their 4th.
Oh, that 5D worked. Somehow that worked.
that deep dash in 5B to get underneath Table's defensive option. Where he heads up.
Good use of that very much left to Imperious Club for the rate of 68.
Shout out to Imperious Club. Hope your bracket went well. Hope people are getting blown up just the same as Ryazo is here.
Get the full time stop. Table will get the kill, and we're looking to move up 2-1 in this set. No!
How could you do this? How could you do this? Calling the action before it happens. Ryazo drops out of the combo and not one to miss an opportunity. Takes the hit, gets a reset, and stays alive in game 3.
Ryazo hanging on. So, DP could have been a misinput, perhaps Ryazo saw Table trying to go for the 5S shenanigans. Ryazo down a smooth 50%. However, Ryazo will put Table in the corner now. But parry comes out and is successful automatic time stop.
They're very scaled on the parry combo, but getting some extra value off of that parry is certainly welcome for Table.
Shenanigans, but Ryazo will fall to the roll, and Table fights back, moving up 2-1 in the set.
Table being very unperturbed by how game 1 went. Double perfect from Ryazo was very, very impressive, but Table since then has continued to refine the RPS that they've been playing on defense, and it's been working wonders for them in that previous game. This one, not so much, you know. Sometimes you throw rock, they throw paper, it is what it is.
Oh my goodness, nice rolls coming off Ryazo, avoiding all the shenanigans from Table. Ryazo's looking good, avoids the JEM with the roll and gets to throw punish. Ryazo trying to get all momentum back on her side.
That might have been an Enchantress roll specific punish thing. Enchantress has a little bit more invincibility on her roll than other characters, so able to get just past the JM on the backside of that roll.
Ooh, there drops from Ryazo rolling to save for life. Gets the full line for the conversion. Uh-oh. Table looking in death's door. One more touch could decide it. Table's out of mana. DP whiffs! Hey man, that's unfortunate, ain't it? That is very mildly unfortunate. No time stop though. Ryazo has a chance. Well, Ryazo had a chance. Ryazo forgot to use the block button. And with that, Table will move up to set point.
Table needs one more round to move on to losers semis versus GoldenEye. Ryazo had a blazing start to this set, but the momentum has stopped. The engines have cooled. Table has siphoned the gas and is using it to propel herself forward.
Ryazo gets the doll. Guard cancel gets baited and punished. Good stuff coming from Ryazo. And she finished it up. DP not going to be enough. One more touch is all they need. Goes for the 2A. And Ryazo will take us to a game 5.
Game 5 here in the losers quarterfinals. Neither player wanted to be out before that top 4 break point. Ryazo taking a second, got to recombobulate after a scrappy win in game 4. Get centered, get situated, get ready, because this last game is between you and tournament exit.
Table coming up the early guard cancel. Ryazo with the roll. Baits coming out from Ryazo. Just the full kind of. Look at the amount of white life on Table as well.
This is off, and we're going to convert it away. Yes, we are. 5M. Raw is an amazing starter to be able to convert off of. Look at the white life. It's all gone for Ryazo. The time stop is in. The super available for Table.
No, the drop again! Table, what are you doing? Ryazo, what are you doing? It's a little bit of a drop, but it's okay. Table, not a white light built up.
In the clutch. Table risking the JM, knowing that Ryazo has scouted out the parry pretty effectively earlier in the set. That JM secures their penultimate round. One more for Table. Ryazo needs this to hold on.
Looking good so far. Ryazo already on life support, one mana move away for getting time stops, but Ryazo gets the hit. If she can get the command grab, will she even go for it? Gets the counter roll, maybe she doesn't even need it. So let's try Vanguard.
Cancel off. Table's guard bar getting back to a comfortable position. Guard cancel again. Does not want this Enchantress on top of the Lost Warrior at all.
No!
Counter hit to be the stagger pressure from Table will be enough to stifle Ryazo's attempts at pressing out. And Table will round out our top four, going up to losers semifinals to face GoldenEye.
Built different, but here we go. We'll be going with the DK as well in this winners finals. No Brawler right now, so we're going to get the Ranger from Cal going up against lupro and the DK. Main for main, just as the old times foretold.
I like where lupro's going. This is what won him this spot in winners finals to begin with, right? A 3-1 over GoldenEye came off the back of the Dragon Knight. And when you have put in the work in this matchup against such a high profile player already, why change it up?
Alright, we left the into Shirak. Now we're in it. DP coming out from Cal, not dealing with the super dash shenanigans.
Any opportunity you give Cal, you know he's taking it. He's shimmying lupro out of his shoes. That swift walk forward, walk back. Ranger does not have a very fast walk speed. lupro just got so hard.
My goodness, we shimming in DNF, folks. Never before. And Cal starting out winners finals with the perfect. Oh nah, he's feeling himself. He's got a message to send.
Yeah, lupro's able to get on in, and he's hovering in that spot that we were talking about earlier, where it is so difficult for a Ranger to contest. That, like, above and right in front of him.
Good positioning coming out from lupro. Gonna get the full combo, keeping Cal just outside of the kill. Gets the full roll. Good stuff from lupro. Corner switch as well.
It's blocked by Cal, but not
that one.
There's only so much you can do. Dragon Knight is one of those characters that is designed to open you up eventually. No matter how many tries it takes, DK will find the way to break that guard.
lupro looking clean. We're all tied at 1-1 right now. We see the grenade Oki coming out soon. What we're going to get? I'm calling a very simple meaty. Yes, sir. Like the dash up 5M. Good guard cancel coming out. 5M gets stuffed.
lupro has told us, or not told us, shown us the best use of guard cancel against those guard break setups that we've seen today. ISing to keep Cal close. Guard canceling when the grenade would blow up as well to get away from both the Gunhawk and the grenade requires such finesse.
Look at that. I like the. Oh, what a conversion from Cal to try to block the super dash that was about to come flying in. And Cal with that will seal up game one.
Game one to Cal. Winners finals. He's sitting pretty, but grand finals winners side is where you know Cal wants to be. No stranger to it. Saying, look, I've already got the keys. They mailed them to my house. I'm just gonna go ahead, open the door, let myself in real quick. Lupro's trying to put a stop to that, trying to intercept.
Kyle trying to fake up the dash up throw. DP coming out. Still gets clipped by Astra. Gets clipped by Astra again. The homie always coming in clutch.
Astra's got your back no matter what. If you need the fireballs, we'll let him know. If you need to spin a record real quick, Astra can do that too.
Ooh. Oh, yep. Look at that. Gets a full punch on the DP. And the instant JS will seal it up for lupro as he will close out that round.
What kind of records do you think BK putting on that turntable?
She's definitely putting out some funky music. That is straight funk though. Got some drums, the bass, the synthesizer banging on as well. The count says, I don't get down with that type of music, but the grenade is coming out, and you will simply block.
Astra the GOAT!
Bro, Astra!
No matter what you need, delivery from Astra is coming in clutch.
Oh, that's so toxic. Look at that, jumping over the guard cancel as well. Very well timed from lupro. He is in Cal's head rent free right now.
Pressed a little bit, but lupro with no clear Q means the guard damage is limited. He has enough mana to make this count. lupro taking game 2.
Good stuff from lupro. Staying strong, staying bold. Taking a rather clean round at that.
Most certainly. lupro warming back up to the Ranger matchup, perhaps.
The shenanigans going down. Blocks it out. Dealing with the grenade. The lupro whipping his buttons left and right. Cal will get the first clean hit, and now the grenade will get it.
Bro, so smart. Instant JS to both get away from that throw and blow up the grenade of Cows.
Yeah, slide just barely connects. Cal drops his combo, unfortunately. Back over to lupro save. The baseball swing coming in, hitting big.
Look at lupro's mana bar. Cow is in danger. The spin from Astra has a lot of hits done. Not going to be enough to kill.
Ooh, baited.
It will be.
Excellent stuff coming out from lupro right there. Clean. Kyle will get their first hit. Oh, a bit of a drop going on.
I feel like we've seen an uncharacteristic amount of drops from Cal in this set in particular. I don't know if it's having to correct a little bit for DK being very small. It's not quite working out, but lupro has gotten a number of extra opportunities to live that Cal has not been affording people prior to this in bracket.
lupro is just doing a really good job of running his offense right now. Looks like a little bit of shenanigans happening, but they persevere out. lupro is in clear queue. Cal one touch away from death. lupro just has to hang on. He just has to hang on. So as I said, baseball swings out. Another one misses. Dash block disabled. Left bias coming in, but still gets guard broken at the very end. Oh man. Pixel in a dream coming out from Cal.
No matter what, Cal is already able to get the guard break, even off of that extended sequence where it was looking very awkward.
Back when I'm trying to deal with the shenanigans of that 2A. lupro trying to find a way to navigate past the grenade. Must be forced to respect it this time around, but gets the super dash in the end.
Now Cal is in a very precarious spot. He's in this corner, about a third HP. lupro can find the killing blow. Mid-screen route might actually not be enough. Good roll out of the corner from Cal. Oh my goodness. The last hits of the flip not connecting. so that lupro was able to challenge. He was just far enough away that Cow did not get the plus frames. And lupro, off the back of that, now has a lead 2-1 over Cow.
lupro with the long plot armor right now? Lupro's kind of cooking. The lupro is the lone American trying to deal with the 3 Canadians.
Yeah, we had what? Cow, Anjiro, and Simon in top 8. Canada's showing up.
Lupro is doing his damage to hang on tight, dealing with the grenade. Oh, he's just there and block it out. ISing to save his life. But still there's the hit by the grenade. That's a lot of white life stacking up, but lupro gets clipped at the very end but stays alive. And the roll will get punished in the end. Cow will take home that round.
That's something we touched on earlier. Cow is so good at keeping your guard bar near the bottom of its space and staggering pressure to let you just enough room to wiggle. But if you wiggle, you're going to get hit, you're going to lose some health, and you're back in the same situation.
Cow turning momentum on his side now. Dark Camp's coming out from lupro. DP coming out immediately from Cow, trying to keep his turn as much as possible. Don't just whiff in each other's faces right now.
It's a huge opening from lupro. We know how Cow has been getting opened up by the Dragon Knight mix so far this set. Being able to put Cow down about 50%, set him up for it. He does not care though. The back throw from Cow.
lupro has a pixel left, has a chance. Can he avoid the grenade? No, he won't avoid the grenade. He
thought the 6S would bring him high enough. You mentioned it earlier how lupro, as good of a player as he may be, is somehow always getting caught with these random clips of him looking silly. And I can guarantee you I'm seeing that one somewhere tomorrow. lupro getting hit by that grenade, so unfortunate for him. And Cow has got to be sitting there cackling to himself in the background.
Alright, lupro trying to regain dominance and this now game 5. Dark Camp's gets baited. Cow's going to get hit huge for that. Sensing delayed overhead. Oh my goodness. That's unfortunate. That is just straight up unfortunate. I asking for your life. Look at all that white line.
The pressure resets keep coming, and because lupro had IS'd so much, just a single jab to the feet is enough to take the rest of that health bar out. And now Cow is the one in the lead, has brought it all the way back to his own set point.
Ooh. Delay back to remember Wardrick with hit with the grenade as well. lupro's already down to 50%. Gets counter hit, trying to press. It's looking bad for our hero.
With the DP connecting, lupro still forced to be in this situation. The conversion tossed up by Cow, and with that he will claim his spot as the winner's side resident of Grand Finals. lupro going down to the losers finals, as is in the name. And blue, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, as well as the rotating games on Sunday. All here, all streamed, all the time, every week.
We got them all here at TampaNeverSleeps. So be sure to pull up, relax, and have some fun. We got a loser semi-finals for you. We got GoldenEye pulling up with the Rangers, and we got Table pulling up with the Lost Wolverine. Let's see who can take it this time. I believe GoldenEye wins the head-to-head fairly convincingly, but you never know. Table can always run it back.
This has already been a tournament with reasonably unexpected results. I know that you look at the top 4, the people that are in top 3 right now, you see lupro, you see GoldenEye, you see Cow. Okay, that makes sense. But earlier in the bracket, the upsets were plentiful. They were coming through very often. And there's nothing to say that they cannot continue here into the later stages of our top 8.
Table looking good so far in this round, but just like that, you're not able to turn around real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Now we're back to where we once began. Grenade Oki coming in. Table's going to get clipped at the very tail end. And let's see what's going down. It ain't looking too good right now.
Oh my goodness,
Well.
GoldenEye. He's getting two-stepped on a little bit. He saw the screen flash blue and immediately reversaled out. And that's going to be the death of him.
He's definitely getting schmooved on right now. Good stuff coming out from Table. The Table, I believe, about to take the round, tying us up at round one apiece.
I want to see how long he'll keep this up. He is one to press the pace very quickly, and yeah, even with the punishable options that Table is going for, Ranger having a full screen jab means he can punish the success. GoldenEye is not content to just sit there and get, you know, little tiny bits of damage for his trouble. He's looking to press the envelope and get in there.
DP on the teleport this time around, but Table will still get the full confirm into the orb. And Table out, not gonna be able to get the kill, but now one touch essentially left for both players. Going for the full screen confirm, blocking it out. You know a DP's coming.
That's gonna be a kill. Full screen punish. No,
Oh,
he
the
converted
drops.
and dropped the combo. All he needed to do was super.
You know, no, he gets clipped for the follow-up, but still says left. There's the DP, and there's the death. Table will take the first game.
Saw there, GoldenEye had the combo. 5AA, 5B, 2B super is a punish anywhere on the screen from the orb that Lost Warrior can throw out. And GoldenEye tried to tack on a little bit of extra damage, unsure that the super would kill. And that extra little bit ended up costing him the game.
Back roll the orb. Can't roll that one. Table gets the successful orb starter. A ton of damage. It's gonna be the kill and the perfect coming out for Table.
Getting a perfect on GoldenEye, no easy feat.
That man is scrambling. He's bound to chip you at some point, but Table is looking too good right now. Okay. Get the Granada. GoldenEye looks to be in firm control of this round at the very least. Blocked with the slide, will punish with the roll. GoldenEye looking to clean this round up. Tie it up. Yes, sir.
With Vortex characters such as Ranger, once you get the OP started, things can just end in a heartbeat. Sometimes you just guess wrong on every single defensive option, and you just have to be willing to shrug it off and go to the next round. Table seems to be doing just that. He's leaving GoldenEye right outside of that clear cube threshold, so that he has to spend a little bit more if he wants to access that debuff.
The stuff out for TV is the full counter hit. Table now deep in 50% territory. GoldenEye gonna drop the grenade. Oki looking to hopefully get another 2 hits to close out this round and tie us up 1-1. That's very slow. Table but then the block out tries to roll but gets clipped by the last hit of the 6N.
So dangerous to forward roll that move because it does have the stagger property on it. If you're a little bit off with the timing, you can get clipped and caught just like that. Even in the corner, I believe back roll is the correct direction to go if you want to play that game against Ranger.
Indeed. Oh, tied up in round 10. Let's see what's going to be popping now. GoldenEye tries to take the aggressive start, but what an anti-air jab coming out from table, turning into that type of already.
That hit confirm was so good from table, as well as the 2B to follow. GoldenEye trying to shoot up high with the 5A since Lost Warrior is a tall character, and table going right underneath it.
Blast coming out from GoldenEye. He is looking at Death's door right now. Not able to block second shot, but no confirm from table. Oh, that could be big. That could be big. Mido keep coming. Yes, sir. Q coming in clutch. No parries here, my friend.
Here, he wants to hold all of that. You cannot parry it. Those are projectiles. GoldenEye locking table down. Life sentence in the corner.
GoldenEye takes the round. One round away from going up 2-1 in the set. Gets the clip as well. Just doesn't counter hit. Sorry, comes out of this one. Oh, 5S. What a call from GoldenEye. Stuffs table, trying to potentially dash off the corner.
Table trying to RPS on defense a whole lot, as she normally does, is not able to get anything started. GoldenEye throwing scissors after rock. Everything is correct, and not once guessing wrong on his own offense. Table's health bar shows the fruits of his labors.
Up there, DP from GoldenEye will whiff. I like the idea of what he tried to do. Oh, gonna whip. Oh no! Table doesn't have enough mana. But it doesn't matter. She can just super.
No, OTG. She can't go into it.
I smell a throw, but from who? It will be from table. GoldenEye clutches it up, and we'll move on 2-1.
GoldenEye 2-1 on the precipice of breaking into top 3. Needs one more game, and starting it off with it a hit immediately is exactly where you want to be. He has been finding the cracks in table's defense every single time, and this game is no different.
There you go, successful DP this time. We're gonna stop the 5 of shenanigans. Okay, table, you didn't have to jump, you could have just threw out the swords. The swords track everywhere.
Yeah, the sword's the 4M as well that goes above table, trying for the scoop. But GoldenEye dropping the meaty, letting table know that that option is not valid here. GoldenEye set point over table, but she is still fighting back.
Okay. We'll potentially try to take a round. We'll get the orb as well. That's going to be a good chunk of damage. Was she able to get the time stop? She won't. I'm going to go for it. She knows the next one will shield result in a kill. Gets that 2B. GoldenEye, where you going?
I'm a big fan of the roll, sometimes to his own detriment. You get a little bit too roll happy. Table will be one to just wait it out and 2B you on the backside.
Wow, that 2B was kind of handy. The table cannot continue the combo in fear of the grenade. I respect that. Gets the wake up back, has to avoid the slide, and gets the full whiff punish on the 6M as well. Good stuff coming up from table.
That's what we've been looking for this whole evening from anyone fighting against Ranger. The back roll there is so important to stop him from taking more turns than he should be allowed.
Up gets the 2B, and table will take us to a game 5. Unless.
No, we're good. We're chilling.
Okay, there you go. I was like, unless. Good stuff coming out from table. Hanging on for dear life.
I heard y'all like close sets. So we're bringing out our 3rd game 5 for top 8 so far. Still got 2 more sets after this that could go the distance. Table bringing us all the way back, starting this final game off in a huge way, calling GoldenEye's jump out so hard.
This is what we want to see. Table is cooking GoldenEye. However, GoldenEye is no stranger to being in a position like this. I've seen him make tons of reverse sweeps plenty of times in his career. Albeit this won't be a reverse sweep. He's still hanging on for dear life. He is good under pressure right now. He's fighting back. Table fracks. He's trying to jump out, going to get clipped before he has Dark Edge.
GoldenEye slipping. The swords rolled out of, but not enough time for a punish. Run up to A from GoldenEye. She tried to check it, but was not quick enough. GoldenEye running that round all the way back, giving himself another set point.
How the retina's looking, chat. How the retina's looking. The flashbang coming in clutch yet again. GoldenEye close it out. That's the only question left.
So far, survey is looking good for GoldenEye. Anytime he's been able to get the game plan started early, he has been in a prime position to take the round. GoldenEye already chipped away half of the table's health bar. She tries to get out with a jump, but to no avail.
Looking good, did not let the previous games face him, but Table didn't let that previous round face her. And we are just throwing out the haymakers here, the potential final moments of this set. And yes, we are. GoldenEye weathers the storm and will take it 3-2 over Table in a beautiful blue final. Moving on to losers finals to take on the powers that be from the Lord God King himself, lupro.
lupro, I hope you like the Ranger matchup. Is there, the game plan is there, but like you said, Cal being the more recent one that lupro fought, if he's in Cal mode, you know, maybe GoldenEye might catch him unawares.
All right, let's get started with this losers finals. GoldenEye is feeling hot after that set with Table. He's looking to get an early start with lupro, but lupro with a beautiful air to air. He will be sticking to Dragon Knight as well.
He will be. This grenade scenario hasn't looked nearly as threatening for lupro as it has for really anybody else in the bracket here tonight. Being able to leverage the flight to get away from the grenade is such a valuable tool.
Stuff coming from lupro. A little bit of mana left over as well. Going to end it with the Dragon Run. Let's see what's going to be going down. Simple mediocre.
Hey yo!
The curse hitbox. The curse hitbox of that JV.
She's swinging all the way through.
What incarnation was that? Hey, but whenever you swing, you gotta do the follow up. Gotta go all the way through.
DNF duel giveth and DNF duel taketh away. Earlier we had a very silly clip of lupro against Cal. This one, you know, the game said, I see you. I see what I have done to you in the past. My apologies. I'll give you one on me.
Everyone gets one. lupro gets the throw as well. Sitting on a perfect. lupro's offense might just be enough to stifle GoldenEye and put him in a box. No more RPSing from you, my friend. Good blast coming. Tries to throw, but a little bit too far away. But still runs it out in the end. Going to clean it up with the hood. Perfect.
Yo, I know.
No!
He dropped it at the last moment. Oh, has a chance. Triple rollout, 4 rolls out.
The classic. Well, lupro has a big life, but he does not need to do anything crazy. He just has to play solid. Grenade will clash in midair. Asher coming in clutch. There we go. Throwing out the meteor. Going to cover up Asher. lupro will take the first game.
I was gonna say, I know after that last set between GoldenEye and lupro, Taco had to have been in Lupro's DMs like, bro, back roll the 6M, done. Back roll the 6M, please, for the love of everything, back roll that 6M.
Alright. Looking clean. Oh, but again, Lupro trying to whip these buttons a little bit more. Actually, yes, this is actually a run back. Lupro did take a 3-1 over GoldenEye up in Winner's Finish.
It's looking similar to what we saw in the last one. Previously, though, I think GoldenEye took game 1, and Lupro was cooking the rest of the set.
Yep.
Lupro now coming out a little bit hotter since the warm-ups in the Ranger matchup that he has been getting here tonight.
Oh no, that DP was not kosher. Lupro not gonna get too much of a punish for it though, so he's gonna hang off a little bit longer. Good conversion from Lupro. Next will get
taking us coast to coast. GoldenEye has no white life left as the throw will cash the remainder of that out and go to a 2-0 lead here in losers finals. Lupro is trying to make it snappy to get back into grands for the rematch with Cal.
He's trying to hurry it up. He wants that run back, bro. He wants revenge. He's gonna sit there and block out the normals from GoldenEye. GoldenEye, one of the first times I've ever seen him just look kind of lost. He doesn't know what to do right now.
It really does look like Lupro is operating on a different level than GoldenEye is ready for in this game, which is a sentence I didn't think would ever come out of my mouth.
My goodness. Actually get a little bit of help, but GoldenEye finally gets the DP out, which means the debuff is now applied.
Dragon Knight already having a little bit lackluster mana regen compared to her consumption when she's not in clear cube, and that's even worse because of the debuff. This confirm into super. I don't think we'll do
That's
it.
not gonna kill. That's not gonna kill. Oh, sir, he lives. Just barely, but he lives. Go, try to get the super dash, try to get a little bit of shenanigans out there, but the debuff is applied. This is GoldenEye's time to run it back. Gets the double roll out, followed by the 2A, and GoldenEye, Barnes drop, should be able to take this round home. He decided we have not been flashbanged. We gotta get hit with a flashbang number 3.
GoldenEye has got to be the player that gets away with the most double roll out of the corner of anybody.
Let's say him and Grey Cape Hero double rolled the most out of anyone who's ever played this game. And it makes sense because those two used to play all the time.
Yeah.
Back.
The guard bar of Lupro looking very, very precarious. He could have converted to punish that roll, but opted not to. And now he's got to deal with the consequences of his actions. Those being stuck in the corner, grenade underfoot, Gunhawk in front, guard cancel baited, and not punished.
Alright. Gets the full guard break as well, but no confirmed. He was not ready for that. Lupro matches out with the 2A.
All Lupro really needs is this confirm and a DP bait on the following interaction. GoldenEye 1 to RPS like we've been talking about. Is it going to come out? The 2B will be this deciding button.
GoldenEye woke up mad. She said, no, sir. GoldenEye staying alive takes us to 2-1.
There's a reason that while we touch on it often, we also give GoldenEye praise for his ability to pick the correct options in these RPS scenarios.
Passing it out so far, going to jump over the grenade and still get the full confirmation. Oh, with the simple Astro Meteor, GoldenEye gets clipped. Looks like he's possibly trying to jump. That did not stay covered.
Sat down in this corner. You gotta hold this meaty Again, trying to press.
Smashing. Now, has a chance to run this one back.
He tried to jump out. Raw grenade explosion. He's gonna keep it simple. Does not want to go for extra uses of the double tap for fear of lupro dropping out due to being too small.
Lupro, please. Lupro, please. You're throwing. GoldenEye takes another round. Is trying to take us to a game 5. He said we have not seen nearly enough game 5s.
GoldenEye wants to run it all the way back. Doing a convincing job of it so far as he weathers the storm of Lupro's offense. But earlier, Lupro did not convert to punish a roll properly, and he has learned from his past.
Followed up by a throw. Stuff coming in from GoldenEye. Trying to open momentum, still going inside. Oh my goodness, that guard cancel gets paid. Lupro tried to delay, but not delayed enough.
Over top of him, doesn't get the full confirm, but he gets a combo on the other side. Now Lupro with the mana buff has more than enough to go into some loops and set up Oki even if he doesn't combo.
Alright, GoldenEye trying to complete the reverse sweep. He's getting close. Take us to a beautiful game 5.
Game 5 between GoldenEye and lupro. One of the closest top 8 we have seen for this game in a hot minute. GoldenEye bringing us all the way back, wants to fulfill the prophecy. One game stands between him and a Ranger Mirror Grand Finals with Cal. One game between lupro and the run back he is itching for so desperately.
Trucking along. Lupro looking pretty good so far. Just the full punch on the GoldenEye. Say we're going from the west coast over to the east coast. Now we see what's up. We see an Astra meeting. So oh my goodness.
We get the crisp open up as we get the crisp raid from Sir Retro. Shout outs. Thank you very much. We are in losers finals of our bracket here tonight. GoldenEye versus lupro. And lupro is in the blender well and truly. Grenade underfoot. GoldenEye has enough mana to go for the kill. Doesn't even need the guard break. Just another flashbang for the people.
GoldenEye 1 round away from the clean reverse sweep on the lupro. Give him your energy. Because he needs it. You cannot let him get clipped yet again.
One more round for GoldenEye, and he will be cleanly in Grand Finals off of a commanding second half of this set.
Look out, good rollout from lupro. Go right back to where we started, and the range of GoldenEye's 2A is absolutely insanity.
Lost up.
That should be it.
Barring a drop from GoldenEye, this will be all she wrote. Spinning to win. Just needs one more. The grenade.
No! There you go, avoid the grenade. Astra coming in clutch, but we just want to kick Astra in the mouth. Go back coming out from GoldenEye. Super dash connects from lupro. He stays alive. Hold on now. We are doing it. lupro trying to run it back. GoldenEye only needs one touch. Luffy's wake up DP could be in the cards. He gets
opened up high. lupro has so much mana, has the clear Q buff and the super to boot. The damage when DK is in these thresholds is astronomical.
lupro.
The super will take us all the way. Final round coming up.
lupro not giving up. He hangs on for dear life. They call it a pixel and a dream for a reason. He's gonna get shot out the sky. And then GoldenEye will get clipped with the air-to-air. Lupro's pretty solid in.
Great stuff from lupro, running straight under the gunshots of GoldenEye. No dash cancel to keep himself safe. lupro, while the damage may not be high, the Oki is what matters. GoldenEye is allowed to just escape for free and set up his own.
GoldenEye grenaded, Oki is out. He's getting a little bit of IS and good time roll, but lupro got too greedy and tried to press into a counter hit. Now right back where he started. Forced to block the grenade. Roll out, at least right outside of the corner. Got a light step stacking up for lupro.
Roll means he's still in the corner. Immediate reversal. Get off of me, but the grenade is still there. The counter hit swing.
One so tough with the home
JS. lupro from full screen is able to pick it back up, is able to run it all the way home to the stands, out of the park. lupro is going to grand finals.
lupro cosplaying as Juan Soto, getting the home run for the dub, and will take it in a Game 5 final round over GoldenEye.
You're in the bracket. Cal's battle mage that we mentioned oh so long ago.
Oh yes,
it's coming out.
Bring it out for the one time the people gotta know what this character's all about. So Cal reliving his Frosty Fauci dream, trying to let battle mage win a bracket for the one time. But right now it's not looking too good. lupro's off to a very strong start.
Battle Mage is a character that has an extremely devoted fan base. In the States, players like Akshan, Cal, recently Great Captira been rocking this character to a decent amount of success. She sees a lot of play over in Asia as well, where one of the stronger players over there rocks this character and absolutely dominates on it. But she really hasn't seen much tournament results, much success in North America.
Cal's putting in some mad work, going to put lupro into clear Q range. Cal's going to go for the jib. He does have three chasers, which means that DP can be plus. It's going to automatically too. Jane will get blocked. He's blocking crossup right now.
Couldn't jump over the bat.
Sir. No one jumps over the home run.
And one thing worth noting, a lot of Battle Mage players do like to go for the gold cube since it allows her to generate chasers on hit or block. But Cal instead opting for the clear, giving her a little bit more damage and mana regen, which can be very, very crucial to her game plan after she gets a combo.
Just been one chaser, but an immediate JS from lupro would have stopped at that. And we're just trading back and forth. lupro coming out on top of GameStop.
Gold cube available for, or clear cube available for both players now. Cal has to hold this Oki. Been opening him up time and time again. The delayed overhead from lupro will do it for game one.
Stuff coming out from lupro.
I see some questions in chat for it. Yeah, Battle Mage gets a damage and move speed buff whenever she spends a chaser, whether it's by using her DP that's empowered or by throwing it. And he has 3 other buffs from her Clear Cube Awakening, which are mana regen, guard damage, and chip damage, I believe.
Ooh, jumping over the baseball swing for lupro gets an immediate anti-air following the conversion. Now lupro's going to be putting his hands on Cal in the corner. Just a simple overhead. DP will get baited and punished from lupro. Cal is definitely having a tough time in his round right now. Oh!
He's pressing.
Commentators curse. I apologize.
Yeah, he's going to let it rock. Why not? And he's going to get the full corner carry as well as the full chaser charge on Oki. 3 of them in his back pocket now, even after spending everything.
Trying to Call out lupro, forced it to DP himself. He's gonna get away from Astro.
Went up 5A from lupro.
Oh. lupro looking good right now.
Navigating the Battle Mage matchup expertly is lupro.
Ooh. Alright, baseball swing will work. Kyle will run up behind the chaser and get a confirm. lupro trapped in the corner. Will Kyle in with 3 chasers? No, it's going to end with none. It's going to cash out with a DP. Damage.
Yeah, thankfully, since the knockdown on 3 chaser DP is so long, Battle Mage is able to charge back all 3 and still get a meaty.
Good stuff from lupro. So just going to simple Astra meaty, but DP says nah. Good check from Kyle with that 2A. lupro getting a little bit greedy. Kyle will take the round.
Crucially, of note there in that last interaction, Battle Mage's 3 chaser DP is the second highest minimum damage thing in the game behind supers. It does like 90 damage at maximum scaling, which is absurd in the context of DNF duel where characters have about 1,000 health total.
Say Kyle is running away for his life, trying to avoid these baseball swings. But we are just moving across the screen. We can finally able to get Kyle a little bit of lockdown. We'll keep him in the corner.
Oh, he tried to stick that big old gauntlet up to meet Kyle in the air, but he was not coming down.
DP will be successful as well. Coming in from lupro. Oh, good drop. Kyle just going to dash up throw, and that will be the kill. And Kyle will take the lead.
Game 1 to lupro, game 2 to Kyle. Fighting back with this Battle Mage. I want to make a note for anyone who's not super familiar with Battle Mage. Each chaser that she has gets spent when she uses her DP. And it both increases the hit stun, block stun, and decreases the recovery of that boon. Such that when Battle Mage has 3 chasers, her DP has very little recovery, allowing it to be plus on block or nigh unpunishable on whip. Which is why in that last match you saw Chow just go for run up DP in neutral. It seems crazy, but it's not that bad because it's very, very difficult to punish.
Coming out from a little bit loose, but it does drop. Kyle will capitalize on that big time. Coast to coast will spin all 3. No, he won't. Keep him in the back pocket. Oh dear. Getting a little squirrely with it with Kyle trying to juke lupro out, but lupro just held down back and said, what do you think you're doing, man? He said bet, bro. He simply juked himself. Good stuff from lupro, going to close out that round. Let's press on. What a beautiful area. Just almost like a full. That's alright. In the corner. And critically, Battle Mage not really able to reversal out of situations like that, since the downside of her DP is that it is so glacially slow that it gets safe jumped, safe jabbed incredibly easily. It does exchange the very large horizontal range, plus some block with 3 chasers, and the combo and ability with 3 chasers as well. Speaking of DPs, lupro is going to swing, and it will whiff. And now take the round. Now on the precipice of going up 2-0 with the Battle Mage to be able to withstand the onslaught of offense that lupro is presenting to it. Bro, I'll do just shy of 45%. Still gets the hit from Oki as well. Super's going to get one more to see if he can close out the round and take us to a game 4. Cal just locking out. We'll get the JM though.
JM connects for Cal. And this is the start for Cal. He does need a couple more hits to kill. Battle Mage's damage is very low, especially with the clear cube, so you have a lower damaging super. Needs one more touch, but that touch would be lethal if he could find it.
Good blocks from the super dash. Won't get out the guard cancel. Send out a chaser. Oh, the whiff, but not going to get the kill. What's Astro doing? Whoa! Good situational awareness from Cal. But again, the home run swing comes out from lupro. He will move up to game 4, 2-1.
And now Cal has a decision to make. Never mind, he's already made it.
Yeah, very quick. Decision time was very short-lived.
In previous brackets where Cal has pulled out the Battle Mage, he has gone down 2-1 in a set and then said, okay, forget it. It's Ranger time. I need to end this bracket nice and quick. This one, he will be sticking with the Battle Mage, and it really has been doing okay against lupro.
Beautiful air there leads to some very solid damage. Back with another good air there coming out from Cal. Mage is keeping the skies on lockdown.
Yeah, no fly zone against this Battle Mage. Air-to-airs are one of her strongest points, and you can see if you get the defensive read against lupro 3 times in a row, that's all you need, even with Battle Mage.
Ooh! Ooh, the JL look a little funky with that crossover. Pass out the DP, gonna get 3 chasers all stocked up. Cal jumped a little bit too far. That's good for him.
Cal may be getting a little bit too eager to try and meet lupro in the skies. lupro said, you did a whole round of nothing but air-to-airs. I'm not going up again. I understand.
Ugh. Still blink out DP back roll because it's so slow. Look out, but actually gets caught in the midway. Cal getting with the auto-correct JM. Cal's gonna take us to a game 5.
We'll be going to game 5. lupro is going back to character select.
Yeah, the Brawler's coming out.
If the Brawler's coming out. Yeah. Yeah. Brawler is particularly good in the Battle Mage, in my opinion. He does a lot of things that shut down stuff the Battle Mage wants to do, mainly with the cave-in, being that if Battle Mage is in the air, cave-in. If she tries to air stall, doesn't matter, it'll hit her anyways. And earlier we touched on Battle Mage's DP being incredibly slow. It is so slow that a lot of times Brawler can run up, safe jab, and still have time to respond with the cave-in and get a full combo if Battle Mage tries the DP.
Cal still looking pretty good though. If Cal is able to win, will that be the first tournament win for a Battle Mage?
In North America, absolutely. I'm not sure about Asia, since he does see better results there, but on our side of the pond, for sure. Cal does have to go through lupro's Brawler, though.
That's a lupro head carry.
This is another reason why Brawler can absolutely dominate in this matchup. Battle Mage is in the lowest health tier, and Brawler is one of the highest damage characters in the game.
Not a good combination to deal with. What? Cal gets a solid air here. Just as he's done previously in the second stuff against the Dragonite. More time to do some lupro.
A couple of barrels. Cal's air-to-air is not ceasing here, even against the Brawler, continuing to be problematic for this guy.
One chaser out. Cal has no mana. Stuff from Cal, and Cal is gonna move up to tournament point.
One more Battle Mage round is all Cow needs. He's starting it off in good fashion with a throw.
Oh, counter to us.
Recognizing the confirms for Cow. He's got lupro down in the corner. He's already shown he has the responses to cave in. How does lupro change it up?
All the way to the corner. What we looking like? Goes for the air reset. lupro just gonna block it out. Gets thrown.
Three chasers. He can keep this pressure up for a while, but lupro guard cancel into the corner. I want to see the barrels. No, guard cancel from Cow.
Oh, the jam.
Couldn't see death for Cow, but it is so much damage. You can see the health ticking down so quick. Both players one touch away for Cow, the tournament for lupro, the reset. Cow is alive. lupro finds the jab on the other side of the roll. All he needs is the confirm into super, and it's not there. Cow is able to get the dive kick straight off the mark, straight through the startup of needle spin, and straight to a tournament win for Battle Mage here at Tampa Never Sleeps.
Oh.